that's done. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Congratulations to the GOAT, Tom Brady. Outstanding performance. If you're a fan of the Buccaneers or Tom Brady, you enjoyed it very well. I'm I'm a little surprised that the Chiefs didn't make it more of a game. I'm a little shocked that that happened that way. Um, yeah, I mean that was one of my shockers of the game. I honestly thought it would have been a lot closer than it actually was. I was really surprised that Tampa Bay handled Patrick Mahomes pretty from the get go. Some are saying it was a poorly officiated game. I saw shit on both sides of the ball that should have been called. Some things weren't called. And I'll leave it at that. Um, and even if it was, I mean, a lot of the bad calls were done in the first and early second quarter. So the Chiefs had plenty of time to bounce back. Lots of people are saying the thing with the Andy Reid's brother or son, I think it was son, distracted from the play. But why would that have something to do with the play? But I'm not here to make excuses. Um, I personally thought it would have been a better a closer. I feel I mean it was a good game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was a bad game, but I thought it would have been a lot closer than it actually was. I sent away for a microphone. I can't wait for it come till it comes because this thing fucking sucks. I got to be right up on it. So that was my only thing. I just thought it would have been a lot closer game than what it was, and I was really surprised that Tampa Bay did what they did. Defensively, I knew Tom Brady and the offense could do what they did. I was surprised, very surprised, at Tampa Bay's defense, how they really handled Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey, Hill, all of them guys, and they played and said this is how it is today. Now, I'm trying not to talk about everything before Dave gets here. Getting ready, drinking my antacid for when Dave shows up. That's if he shows up. I don't know. But what I saw, a lot of people complaining about the officiating in the first quarter and the early second quarter. What I saw the honey badger, what's his name, Matthews, 32. Yam 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 yam, trying to antagonize with a little trash talking and doing some shit, some extra shit on a few plays. And what I saw was the referees going, no, 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 no. We are not doing that today. And they put a stop. They shut that shit down. Um, lot of plays. There was a play that was brought to my mind where Patrick Mahomes was sacked and some guy went in and clocked him in the head. Do I think that should have been called? It did not look deliberate. That's probably the boob over there dinging and donging. I didn't think it was deliberate, but there was also a play where they flagged Jason Pierre-Paul for unnecessary roughness, and what he did was very clean. He did nothing wrong. It was number 45, whoever number 45 for Tampa Bay. He came in and kind of gave Mahomes the business towards the head and neck area, and that's who should have got that penalty, not Jason Pierre-Paul. So that's that. I'm going to go over to the text machine and see what he's dinging and donging me about, because I know it's Dave. Okay, let's see what he's got. What we got here? I don't know if it says he's live. I got a bunch of shit going on here. He's still going on about Aaron Rodgers. Tony asking me how football night was. The boob will be here in a minute. Working on some breaking news. Yeah, I'm sure he is. We have been bickering like a couple of old ladies today. Throughout the game, I mean, I'm not a Tom Brady fan. I am not a Buccaneers fan. As you can see behind me, and above me, I am a New York Giants fan. So, but he was like all how I was sucking Brady's dick and shit like that. And I just wanted a good game. I didn't care who won. And as far as the score, and it was not a good game. So, yes, I found myself shooting towards Tampa Bay because after a while, you knew they were going to win. And I would have done the same if KC all of a sudden like if KC came back in the fourth quarter, I all of a sudden would have been a KC fan because it was one of those games for me. I really didn't care who won. I wanted a close back and forth game. That's where I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be very high scoring, back and forth, old dog against young kid, that kind of shit. And I was a little disappointed. Was not that. Am I blaming the referees? No, fuck that. No, not even close. The good teams bounce back. I'm not saying Kansas City isn't a good team, but they just didn't bounce back. I had aspects of Giants. That's when I don't care who wins. That's kind of what I look for. On Buccaneers side, we had Jason Pierre-Paul. And I think there was two other ex-Giants on the Buccaneers. On the Kansas City side, Spagnuolo. I mean, you gotta love Spags. I mean, I think to this day, and I still say, fuck the Giants for not making that man the next New York Giant head coach. I don't see. I mean, didn't Belichick teach us anything? Enough said. So I had Giants aspects on both sides of the ball. So I mean, and that aspect of the game, I didn't give a shit who won or who lost. But as far as being good for the game of football, it was good to see Tom Brady win another game, win another Super Bowl. It's good for the game. He is the GOAT. Can't dispute it. And there is that. Some people bring up, well, what about the stats? What about the stats? 10 Super Bowls, 7 rings, 7. I'll do it right now. I don't know how many. The closest person I think that came to 7 is Troy Aikman. And let's find out right now. We're going to ask Google. Hey, Google, how many Super Bowl rings does Troy Aikman have?
3 Super Bowl.
3.
Summary from the website en.wikipedia.org. The longest tenured quarterback in Cowboys franchise history, Aikman won 3 Super Bowl titles with the team.
So, right there, who I thought was the closest was Troy Aikman, and he has 3. Hey, Google, who has won the most Super Bowls in NFL history?
Here is some information from
NFL history.
possibly help. The New England Patriots. Here's a summary from the website Statista.com. The New England Patriots have won the Super Bowl a record 6
All right, they're giving me teams. I wanted quarterbacks. I should have specified.
Joining them at the top of this list is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey, Google, what quarterback has won the most Super Bowls? Tom Brady.
I found 12 on the website C.com.
12.
Here are the first 5. Tom Brady 6.
Tom Brady 7.
Montana 4.
John.
Terry Bradshaw 4. Troy Aikman 3.
Okay.
Eli Manning 2. Want to hear more?
No, thank you. It said Tom Brady's.
Let me know if you need me.
Okay, shut the fuck up. I'm doing the show. Fucking guy. So, in order, it said Tom Brady 6, but obviously does not know about tonight's win, which puts Tom Brady at 7. Closest is 4 with Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw. Both have 4. I think it stops there because I don't see Terry Bradshaw suiting up anytime soon to go for those 3 other Super Bowl wins. Yes, I had to do math. I'm sorry. I was told there'd be no math. So you have Terry Bradshaw and Joe Montana tied at 4, and then 3 Troy Aikman. Next on the list with 2 is Eli Manning. So there you go. But none of those players are playing. So you look at that, there's 4. 3 away. And then the next after that is 2 with Eli Manning. And then you look at all together 10 Super Bowls. It's never, ever, ever going to be duplicated. Ever. Unless it turns into video game or robots. Nobody is ever going to defeat that. As I said, right now, the top 4 are retired. They're not playing anymore. Aikman, Montana, Bradshaw, Manning. And then after that, you probably have Peyton Manning with 2, blah, 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 blah. But again, all retired. So chances are that's going to stay. Now, statistically, if you were to look at the record books right now, you would see Tom Brady's name on it, but you would also see ahead of him, Drew Brees, people like that. Drew Brees. I'm just going to stop at Drew Brees. Drew Brees. Does that make him the GOAT? Sadly, no. It's all about the rings, baby. That's all I can say. You can be, I don't care what you do in the regular season. If you're shining, I mean, you could have like a 500 record every year. go to the playoffs. But if you're going to those playoffs 10 years, and out of them 10 years, you've gone to the Super Bowl 10 years, you're kind of the GOAT. And if out of those 10 years you have won 7 of those Super Bowls, you're kind of the GOAT. But I can also turn that around and go, wait a minute, Rob. If Tom Brady is the GOAT and Eli Manning has beaten him twice in a Super Bowl, doesn't that make Eli Manning the GOAT? No. That makes Eli Manning the GOAT killer. He kills the GOATs. So, what is going to happen is he's going to come and go, oh, are you live? And I'm going, I was babbling for fucking 20 fucking minutes and now I'm fucking done. I've said everything I had to say. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I did find out something out. Bruce Arians did get Coach of the Year, which is I say yay. I say yay to that, because that is another thing that they need to change. Because as far as I'm concerned, if you are the coach of the winning team in the Super Bowl, that automatically, I mean, not forget about the MVP being the automatic MVP of the league. No. If you are the coach of the winning Super Bowl team, that automatically makes you Coach of the Year. End of discussion. Because, and here's my point, how can you be Coach of the Year when, as a coach, your main goal is to win the Super Bowl? So, how are you not Coach of the Year if you are the winning coach of the winning team? It makes no logical sense not to be. So, I'm glad Bruce Arians got that. There was a rumor that Ron Rivera was going to get it. I mean, great. I'm glad he beat cancer, but I'm not going to give him an award for being the best coach because clearly he was not. He was on a losing team in a losing division, and that does not make you a losing record does not give you Coach of the Year, not even at all. But they need to rechange that. Though it's the coach that wins the Super Bowl automatically gets Coach of the Year. Don't care. We've already discussed the MVP thing. My views on the MVP, either separate the two, postseason, regular season, or you wait till after the Super Bowl to have your vote. Because right now, if they had not been voting, TD12 is your MVP of the league. And again, logic, you cannot name somebody the league MVP if they're not even in the Super Bowl. It makes no sense. You can't say he's the greatest when he's sitting home watching the Super Bowl with a bowl of dip on his lap like I was. And I sure as hell am not the MVP. I don't know what breaking news he's working on, but I'm getting ready to end. And this is what we're going to tell him right now. Dude, don't know what breaking news you're working on, but I can't babble any longer. I've been babbling for a half hour and I'm kind of done.
He deserved that. Yes, he deserved the playoffs. He took his team from a wild card playoff team all the
Super Bowl MVP. And they got something right. They did it right. I said that, and I told you that before the game. I told you that a week ago. I told you that 2 weeks ago. There you go. You have your Super Bowl MVP because of the fact of the matter, no matter what anybody else did, and this and that, he was going to be MVP, and rightfully so. He deserves. If they win the Super Bowl, even if they lose the Super Bowl, I feel that was the way the MVP was going to go. But you know, it has to go to a winner. So that's when I told you guys a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, that Tom Brady is going to be a Super Bowl champion again. He's also going to be.
That's the boob giving his conspiracy theories about Tom Brady and being the MVP of the Super Bowl. He is saying it was already predetermined that Tom Brady would be the MVP. He's a conspiracy theorist today for some reason. So if he comes on, being he's such a conspiracy theorist, pretty sure I said that wrong. Maybe he has the poop on the Kennedy assassination or 9/11. But I'm not waiting much longer. I do know that much. It says he's watching and he's just waiting. He's doing this because he's been trying to piss me off all day. It kind of has worked. He's been whining and Aaron Rodgers. All of a sudden, he's a great Aaron Rodgers lover. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I do know he's always hated Tom Brady, and I knew that shit was going to happen. As soon as the Buccaneers started winning and Brady starts chucking some fucking touchdowns, he would start with his, and he did. He literally, I have it on my phone, and I will probably turn it into a cartoon, but for basically the whole time the Super Bowl was on, the second quarter all the way to the fourth quarter, he was complaining about a flag that happened in the beginning of the second quarter, and he just kept going. He just go, 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 and he just would not stop. He babbled through the weekend, the greatest fucking halftime show ever. He babbled through the whole thing. He didn't even see The Weeknd perform his greatest hits. Well, I'm calling it, folks. Time of death 1207 28/20/21. Time of death. So that was it. That's the Sports Rob Live. It was supposed to be Sports Rob and the Boob, but the Boob is working on breaking news. Don't know what the breaking news is. I guess we'll never know. Because I'm done for now. Maybe over on his Twitcher page we'll bring this back up somehow, some way. But right now I'm fucking bored as fucking shit, and I'm gonna stop this. So again, congratulations Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Congratulations Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. You have now experienced what it's like to lose in a Super Bowl. You could either get stronger and come back, which I hope you do, or you can pout and fester in self-loathing and become one of them flash in the pan quarterbacks. You showed me some shit tonight that was unfucking believable. Even though you lost, there was 4 or 5 plays that made, and that's why I like watching the Chiefs play, because it happens 4 or 5 times a game. And there was just plays where it's like, how the fuck did he do that? There was one play today that you would only see in like a slow motion shootout. He went like, whoa! He was flying through the air, and while he was flying through the air, he fucking threw the ball, and it actually went to a Chief, but he dropped it. That happened like 3 or 4 times, and just you're like, how the fuck did he do that? And he was in midair, like sideways, like he was diving, and he just whipped. You can't see my arms, but he just like threw the ball sidearm before he hit the ground, and it went a good. And it wasn't just like a little dump off pass; it went a good 30 yards down the fucking field. And one of them hit Kelsey, but then the defender knocked it down. And I will say one thing, and I that's not what I'm talking about now. The defense of the Buccaneers, MVP as far as that's for you can give Tom Brady the quarterback MVP, but the MVP of the whole Super Bowl was that defense of Tampa Bay. They shut that shit down. And what I mean by that is you did not see Hill getting any freaking big plays. Mahomes really didn't have that many big runs, or like I said, he had a couple amazing plays, but they ended in incompletions because of the contact from the linebackers, the contact from the secondary, the safeties. They were popping motherfuckers. And to me, that's why this game was won. They frustrated Patrick Mahomes. He could not do his magic, and even when he did, because there was a couple plays that he did his little scrambling, his little whoop-de-doos. It was like, Jesus Christ, somebody fucking get him. And he got the ball off somehow to get it down the field, but it was dropped or out of bounds. But the Tampa Bay defense, to me, that I'm not taking anything away from Tom Brady, not taking anything away from Patrick Mahomes, but whoever that defensive coordinator is, this is why that they won. Oh, now he shows up. I'm saying bye, getting ready to leave, and now he's like, oh, look at me. I'm ready for a show. I'm ready, Mr. Healy.
I am all yours this afternoon.
I said I was working on a breaking news. Remember, I have a 60 at 6 tomorrow. Okay, I have a 60 at 6, and I was working on some breaking news.
I was saying bye. I just said bye.
Okay, but I was working on a breaking news for tomorrow's episode. Sorry, well, I didn't know you were coming back in.
Breaking news.
Oh, nothing. You don't want to hear about it. You said, you told me in a chat, you don't want to hear about any of that good stuff. I got the video. There lots of stuff, and I was over at Deadpool. Sorry, I like the guy Deadpool.
Well, before you were popped on, I took the MVP away from Tom Brady.
And you gave it to?
The defense of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right, good job. Good. How you doing? Want me to take the headset off? Oh, wait. Probably can hear the TV over.
What do you got? You got a woman guest?
Yeah. You want to see her?
You got somebody in your boudoir?
Who the fuck else would come here? Who's the only one that comes in this room?
I don't know.
David's here.
What I did, I gave the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the MVP. because they shut down Patrick Mahomes. They shut down all those
They did.
weapons.
They did.
Patrick Mahomes did do some amazing shit, and I was like, again, I went, Jesus Christ.
Right. Well, yeah. We disagree. We disagree
He's
about.
the one where he's like in the Matrix.
Yeah, he's like,
He was like,
he throw the ball behind his head and shit.
throws
Yeah,
the ball
I see.
sidearm while he's diving through the air. He throws it sidearm and it goes 30 yards down the fucking field.
Right,
It still hits his fucking target,
right.
but the
The guy
defense
dropped it.
knocked it away.
Yeah, yeah, dropped it. Yeah. All in all, I will say, there's my guest in the boudoir.
What's you got? What's in the paper?
He's
What's in the bag?
he's got breaking news, Rob. I told you,
Does he
we're
have
gonna break it.
files?
He's got files in that. That
Files?
briefcase he's holding in his hand is files, actual documentary stuff.
You know what I saw? I think Tom Brady had Drew Brees' kids on stage with him.
And he was making out. Yeah, he was. He was making out with him, wasn't he? At some point in time.
Making out.
Rob, it's all over the place. You haven't seen it?
Tom Brady was making out with Drew Brees' kids?
Yeah, he mouth kisses everybody. He mouth kissed 2 men during the goodbyes at the thing.
I see nothing wrong with that.
Okay, I've been your friend for how long? And I don't think I've kissed you on the mouth, but maybe once. Once. Twice. Okay, twice. But
3 times if we count the time we made out.
no, twice. But that's what I was just getting ready to say. That was a simple mwah,
I'll tell you,
whatever.
if I'm excited
I'm
and
going.
something exciting there's when I will grab you by your face and kiss you if I'm all excited. Like if
I'm
you're
not
with
doing
me and
this.
I win $1 million and you happen to be the only person next to me, I will stick my fucking tongue down your fucking throat. And I will be okay with that.
He said, "Well, David, get to hear the first part."
It
He
does
said-
not make me gay.
$1 million, he would fucking shove his thumb down my throat if I was with him when he won $1 million. I don't know if I'd allow that, but
You would have no choice.
Deadpool said my name tonight.
He said my name in the first show I ever
I've
went
kissed
to.
men on the cheeks. I've kissed them on the forehead.
The first time he went there, you followed.
He asked who was new, and he said, "All right, listen here, David Copey." He said it like 3 times.
He called him
Right. You see, and that's weird because he calls me Dave Copy, and he likes the name The Boob. But tonight, I'm sorry, we're
You're
talking
welcome.
football. You're welcome. Thank you. What were you thanking me for? What am I thanking you for?
You said he liked the name the boob. I went, you're welcome.
Oh, right. Yeah. No. That's Deadpool guy. Pull. I know. I call him Pull, but I have some
Weeknd.
video for breaking news of the show.
I'm going to tell you right now.
can tell.
Nothing, if it's something that I've discussed with you today already, it's not, whatever your breaking news is, I'm not going to go, I
Rob.
changed my mind.
Rob.
Dave, you know
Yeah.
me. Once I have determined this is what this is, there's nothing you can say that's going to make me change my mind.
Rob, yesterday I posted something on the
I'm sure you
Facebook
did.
on the Facebook, and you said, "Well, what's the breaking news?" Remember, I posted a little thing that says breaking news and this, and you asked what the breaking
It,
news was.
it froze up, so I never knew what the breaking news was.
Well, they each little picture had me saying some stuff, talking about it behind the desk.
Oh, I
So
already
it's
saw that one.
That's all it is. It's just I used that little thing with the breaking news thing. That's all. I was just doing a little bit of something for tomorrow, because, all right, the video got released at the end of the Super Bowl.
What video?
That video I showed you?
What video?
Tom Brady celebrating his Super Bowl victory live.
Last year. That was last year.
But they didn't win last year.
I'm sorry, the year before.
Oh,
He wins here.
today it said 2020 at the thing.
Even when he loses, he wins.
right,
That's
well,
what makes him the GOAT.
Okay, so now
Even
that
when he
now it
loses.
just takes it away. My whole thing, it just takes it away because I thought it was this year, and within a fucking 2 hours, it had 1.3 million fucking views.
What was he doing? What was he doing?
He's making out with his kid. And he beats the crap out of his supermodel girlfriend. It's a cartoon.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's not real, Dave.
No, it's a cartoon. And he's announcing,
If you hate him that much that you would show a cartoon of him making out with a kid.
I don't hate him that much, but it's kind of weird, Rob.
Based on real life.
It's right. It's very weird, Rob. I don't know. I asked David, do you want me to make out with you? And he didn't feel comfortable wanting to make out with me. So it's got to be weird.
Was he just? I don't know if you grew up. I grew up with kisses when I was a kid.
Okay, yeah.
My father never made out with me.
There's
but
a
he
difference,
kissed me.
right? There's a difference between open mouth kissing. I will go over there right now and
like,
give David a kiss on the cheek, kiss on the lips.
But again, wait a minute.
Like that. Okay.
Let me stop you here.
There's
You
pictures,
just
Rob,
said it
of
was
him.
a cartoon.
Okay. Have you seen the actual picture? I have the actual pictures. They put it in the little cartoon thing. They do a video after it. I want to make out with Tom Brady, and they show the pictures of a few pictures of him kissing his son with an open mouth.
Hold on, this might be his lawyer. Hello? Hello? Okay. All right, bye. It was not his lawyer.
Whose lawyer was it?
It was my sister telling me she made it home.
Oh.
So,
Here.
changing the subject. If I get the COVID in the next
David copy.
What?
Is that an actual video? And that is an actual young Tom Brady's getting made out with by his son.
Oh, you see? Well, there you go. His son was the aggressor.
Yeah, because he was getting rubbed down after he fucking probably beat somebody. Okay, how do I get it? Save link, copy link address.
No.
Yeah, I'm copying because I want to get the act.
Send your letters to that guy down there. Send your letters to that guy down there.
Yeah, and then we got Tom Brady kissing people
Not
compilation.
anybody like watching
this one?
because the one person watching is right there.
50,000 on my head is disrespect.
Oh, there he's making out with Kraft.
I've seen that. That's not a secret.
Well, that's how he was kissing his kid. Here he's making out with Kraft again. Here he's fucking a lot of children. What is this? It's like a fucking orgy of him kissing people. Well, he's not making out with the girl. That's I mean I don't know. That would be probably even worse.
Yeah, maybe he's Catholic.
I didn't know this was a thing, Rob. If I wish I would have known it was
Not
a thing
a thing.
beforehand.
Some
No, because
hating motherfucker fucking made this video,
Rob, it's from a news channel.
and it's from a news channel. So What are you saying? Tomorrow Tom Brady's going to be arrested for child molestation?
No, I don't know when. Well, hold on.
Holding
It's
on.
not like I want, I don't want to give out false
This is how bad
information.
this guy hates Tom Brady.
Yeah. Well,
I spent, what I spent my off time in between now and what I'm doing right now? I Googled who was second place to winning Super Bowls to Tom Brady. And it's 4, and it's 2 quarterbacks. One
Yep.
is Joe Montana.
Yep.
The other one is Terry Bradshaw with 4. After that is Troy Aikman with 3. Eli Manning with
Watch
2.
live and local news on a variety of networks.
Hold
YouTube
on.
TV.
Get the
I will
pause button.
mute you. Don't you blast somebody over my talking. And then naturally, Peyton Manning was also with 2. So
The moment
nobody
was-
is going to come close to 7.
Yeah,
'Cause
nobody can probably.
unless do you foresee Terry
I heard-
Bradshaw? Do
Rob,
you see Terry Bradshaw suiting up to make another run
Rob,
at it?
Do you remember? Okay, listen. Do you remember you were like you're saying you couldn't see anything? You're on a phone. I was there. I was
I know.
listening to you. I
I
listened
saw
to
you
you
trying
babble.
to thing. Yeah, I couldn't see what you were doing, so I don't know what you were saying. You could be saying
No, this
you could have been Rob sucked dick. Rob sucked dick.
between
I don't know what you were
kiss
saying.
between Tom Brady and his 11-year-old son raised questions about parent-child affection. This moment was shown as part of Facebook docuseries CBS 2's Elias Finch Reports.
And that's why they were on the stage with him tonight. Or were those Drew Brees' kids?
No, those are his kids. Did he make out with him tonight too?
No, he stayed his distance. He was social distancing.
Okay.
For some reason, he was the only one up on the podium without a mask, but he was social
How did-
distancing.
How did I go 2 years without knowing this? Good fuel against Tom Brady.
It's not good fuel.
Yeah,
It's obviously bullshit.
no, I don't think it is.
But
I think-
anyway, I'm getting off of your subject and back on mine. The closest person is Patrick Mahomes with 1 Super Bowl. That is going to catch the 7. Unless
And
you think,
Patrick Mahomes is just a little too old for
do
Tom
you
Brady.
think Terry Bradshaw is going to suit up tomorrow to go for those 3 extra rings?
He might. He might.
Or Joe Montana?
Is Joe Montana dead?
No.
Okay. I just killed him, but
You might have. You might have just killed him.
well, now if Terry was making out with his daughters, I could understand why.
If Dave,
Because
trust
they're
me,
hot.
you
His daughters
found
are hot. His wife's
if
lying.
you found this, the NFL knows about it. The government knows about it.
Right.
Because if you easily found it,
Oh yeah, it was 2 years ago. at the
I'm
Super Bowl.
calling
David.
shenanigans.
David is the one that
I'm calling shenanigans.
is Rob. It's right here on YouTube. You don't want to check out the link.
Oh, it must be true if it's on the internet.
CBS New York.
Ooh. That's because New
All right?
Yorkers
CBS
New Yorkers hate Tom Brady
they
more
won
than
the
you.
Super Bowl this year.
They hate they hate Tom Brady more than you. New Yorkers do. You're giving me agita, man. You're giving me agita. I gotta drink some antacid. You're giving me agita. The stuff coming out of your mouth today, man.
Giving you agita.
You said put all that stuff in a cartoon.
Yeah.
You went on and shush, let me finish about a penalty that happened at the end of the first quarter. You didn't shut up about it till the game was almost over.
Because it changed momentum.
No.
Yes.
That was the referees. If you watched, go back and watch the whole thing.
I am.
Fucking Matthews was out there blah, 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 pushing people. He went out there trying to intimidate. The referees said, no, we're done with this. We're putting a stop to it right now.
And when did they decide to do that? When did they decide
right
to do that?
after they penalized Matthews. Because Matthews is I'm the greatest guy in the world. He's the honey badger, whatever that means.
No. What happened was Matthews was doing it from the beginning of the game to the time where he got in Tom Brady's fucking face.
Yeah, when he got the penalty.
At him,
I just said when he got the penalty. I don't know what Tom Brady did. I didn't see what Tom Brady did. All I saw was that guy going like this.
He's running. Matthews is running by him. Matthews points on his face.
Right, but it equals out.
Do you want to give
me in the fourth quarter?
He probably said, "Hey, you want to give me a big kiss, Daddy?"
Did you see in the fourth quarter when the fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneer went 2 fingers in the guy's face? They got a penalty. Same situation.
Yeah, that game was over.
So it doesn't matter. It still was a penalty.
3 quarters. Now they say, now we're going to save ourselves. So guys like us are not talking about the officiating the next day.
And if he hadn't have done this to him, finger in the face, he wouldn't have gotten a penalty. If he would have just went blah, 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 nothing would have happened. He basically
That's what Mathis did to Tom Brady. That's what Mathis did to Tom Brady. That's what Mathis did to Tom Brady. Tom Brady charged at him, and while he was
the penalty was already thrown. The penalty was thrown as soon as he did that.
So why didn't Tom get one? Why didn't they?
It was already over. It was done and over with.
Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't over. Yeah, you threw a flag, and then he charged at him. Tom Brady gets one.
The flag was already thrown. Tom Brady would have kept going. He would have got a penalty. Tom Brady turned around and went back.
No, he got in his face. He's like,
whatever. Yeah, that's why the score was 31-9.
Yep. Because when you cancel your defense.
That one play is why it was 31-9.
Like us, you take Sweet or one of those guys and this and that. You take our main guys that are out there talking garbage, pumping people up, and oh no, you're doing wrong. You're doing wrong. You're doing wrong. He's then going to back up. He's then, I can't do anything.
Up until that point, he got beat.
You're going to be mad at me. They're going to eject me from a football game. I don't want to be
on 2 touchdown passes. He was being a little bitch.
So
he's supposed to be the greatest one ever to play that position, and he was getting beat by Gronk. Gronk beat him.
Gronk. We don't want to talk bad about Gronk, Rob. Don't talk bad about Gronk.
Stupid, dopey.
Don't talk bad about Gronk. He's the greatest player to ever play at tight end.
He's a dumbass. He's a my name is Gronk.
I'm thinking during that game when we were talking about, everybody was talking about how great Gronk was and how he should be MVP. Somebody said that. I believe somebody said that. I'm not going to mention names. You said that.
I said if they were to vote MVP right now, it was Gronk. He had 2 touchdowns, 100 and something yards pass receiving.
And who did I say deserved it?
Who?
Who did I say deserved the MVP?
Aaron Rodgers.
No. I've been saying since the beginning of the game, since last week, and this and that.
You can't call the MVP before the game starts.
I called the MVP because that's who won it. Who won the MVP, Rob?
That's because you said it was a conspiracy.
No, hold on. Who won the MVP of the Super Bowl?
You said of what football?
Of the Super Bowl. Who won the MVP of the Super Bowl?
Tampa Bay Buccaneer defense, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, no, it's the guy I said 2 weeks ago it was going to win.
I'm not listening to what you said 2 weeks ago. You can't say that. There's a conspiracy theory. Who shot Kennedy?
I'm not talking to
Who shot
conspiracy
Kennedy?
theory.
You and your conspiracy theories.
It
was all so you're saying it was preordained that Tom Brady was going to win the MVP?
Yes, because if he wins, if he was the winning quarterback in the Super Bowl, no matter what, he is the reason why Tampa Bay was there.
You stay up at night thinking about this stuff.
He was the. I'm defending the guy. I'm defending the guy, and I'm pretty soon I'm going to hear how I'm sucking fucking Orange's dick at any moment now.
Orange's dick. Don't bring him up. I've had a day where I haven't had to talk about him. Don't bring him up.
See, I brought him up 3 times today, Rob. I brought him up 3 times.
What you said 2 weeks ago cannot stand. You can't call an MVP before the game even starts.
Okay.
You can assume, yes, we all knew if Tampa Bay wins the Super Bowl, it was probably 80-90% that Tom Brady was going to get the
99.9.
Not even
99.9. 99 point. There was,
and that's not. You're not. It doesn't make you. It doesn't make it ordained. It's just usually that's who gets it is the quarterback.
Right.
And if Kansas City won, Patrick Mahomes would have got it.
Okay. Who deserved it? You go with the defense. I go with Fournette.
Defense, Tampa Bay's defense.
I go with Fournette. Whatever his name is.
Why?
Why? Okay.
Yeah, why?
Here is exactly why. He was running. He was doing halfway decent. Yeah, he didn't score a touchdown like
That's his job.
Okay, Gronky. But there was like, 3rd and 6s, 3rd and 7.
How about 1st and goal 3 times where he didn't get in?
That happened during this football game?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, because there was a fumble. But anyway.
That to me doesn't give him the MVP.
Again, why not? But we were willing to give it to Gronk because he caught 2. Now, Fournette
2 touchdowns
since
and
the playoff
108 yards up to that point.
We got to if we're gonna talk, we got to give somebody the title because
did he even have 100 yards rushing? Did he even have 100 yards rushing? I don't know.
Today, maybe
I'm
not.
asking seriously.
I don't know, David. Stats. How many yards?
I'm commenting on every Buccaneers post.
All right. Well, I need stats, David. Hold on.
For me right now, to take it out of Tom Brady's hands, he would have at least needed to have 110 yards rushing.
Running back, Tampa Bay yards in Super Bowl.
He would have at least had to have 110 yards rushing and at least 1 or 2 touchdowns to be MVP.
But we were willing to give it to Gronk because he had 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns and 100 and something yards.
That's all he did.
100 and something yards receiving. At that time.
He did not have 100-something yards receiving.
At that time.
The guy caught two passes.
One was for like 60 yards, dude.
I don't know. We're going to have to look that up. Fucking goddamn fucking.
At the time, when I said it, it was the second fucking quarter.
It was a great day. I live in New England.
It was the second quarter when I said that.
Greatest day when I heard the 2 of them were fucking leaving. They were going to Tampa. Okay, it was okay. Cool. We won't have to hear about them every 5 minutes.
Oh, now you're gonna have to hear about them another year because they're both coming back.
Tommy and the Gronk machine. Tommy and the Gronk machine decided they were both going to Tampa Bay. And then at first, all the Patriot fans were like,
"So you didn't think that was great?
You're not gonna be the same. You're not Tom
Brady hasn't thrown a first quarter touchdown all season.
I
and then
remember
he throws a touchdown
at the beginning of the NFL season. The beginning of this NFL season, somebody saying, "Well, Dave, come on."
All right, but
I
what you're
understand Tom
saying,
Brady, but he's
Gronk
not
had
going to.
67 yards.
He's not going. How much?
67.
67 yards. So he's
you
not
don't
getting
give someone with 67 yards an MVP. Fuck that.
Okay,
Fuck
but-
you.
Okay.
Ask him to look up how many yards Gronk had.
Oh, Gronk, 67 yards for Gronk.
All right, so he wins. And
Hey.
he's got
But
2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns.
But how many catches did he have till we got here? To the point where we're in the Super Bowl.
What?
This goes way back to the first
No,
thing we're talking about with Mr. Rogers.
We're talking about who should have been the MVP. And
Of
now
the
we're
Super
going,
Bowl. And
I'm
you
not going to call
earlier-
Gronk the Super Bowl
and
MVP
earlier
in fucking
today,
June.
and earlier today, you said that the guy that wins the MVP has to be playing the
In the
regular
Super Bowl.
MVP.
I stand by that.
Okay. All right. Number one.
Had 89.
I stand by that. Because
80.
if the voting, shut up the both of you. If the voting was still open, Tom Brady would be the MVP of the league. If it was still open and the awards were next week, Tom Brady would be your league MVP,
Tom Brady
not
is-
Aaron Rodgers.
Why?
He's the greatest man to ever.
Because
Why,
he
though?
beat Aaron Rodgers, he beat Patrick Mahomes, he beat whoever else was a front runner. That makes him, and if you heard me earlier, I understood what you were saying. It can't be a nobody coming out of nowhere out of the Super Bowl to be the MVP and then also be the league MVP. That's why I said you wait, because Tom Brady was on the ballot for league MVP. This to me means he's got it.
Well, I'm sorry. I believe I shared it with you. I'm not
And
sure.
Bruce
but-
Arians did get Coach of the Year.
which he should have.
And that's again one of my things. You can't be Coach of the Year if your team didn't even win the Super Bowl. What the fuck kind of logic is that?
Well,
I'm the best coach of the
here's my
league.
thing. I'd like to know why they had to constantly bring up Coach on the
Why
other
were
side.
you listening? Why were you listening to them? You should have stopped listening as soon as you knew it was Tony Romo.
Well, yeah, I know this. Cheese.
I didn't hear a thing. The only thing I heard was when he said chief, it sounded like he was saying cheese. And I
Chief.
wanted some cheese
Cheese.
during the game.
Cheese.
That's the. Why do
I
I,
like
keep
to
hearing the
say
word cheese?
I only have cheese when I go to Kansas City.
I kept hearing word cheese.
Go.
No, I don't listen. Dave, you know me. I don't listen to announcers.
I understand that. What I'm saying is
You
Bad
can say,
taste.
why did they
Bad
say?
taste
I don't
for
know
me.
what they said because I wasn't listening to them.
bad taste in my mouth that they kept bringing up fucking Andy Reid's kid
Let's see.
and stuff like that. That
It has, yeah, I don't agree. I didn't agree with that. It has nothing to do with him. Is it why they lost? No.
no, but he had to have that in the back of his mind. Understandable. That's just kid. He
You
could
gotta
go
know
up
your
to a
kids are.
particular homicide if one of those two little kids die,
Yeah.
and this and that. And that may make me sound like an asshole, but
No,
you know what
well,
I'm saying.
it's like
Hey,
what?
I'm sorry about these two. It's got nothing to do with the Super Bowl.
Look
Am I
at
putting
what's his name?
two
The
little
announcer
kids
for the Red
twice?
Sox. The announcer for the Red Sox, Remdog.
Yeah, Remdog.
Hell
Exactly.
of a guy. His son, a murdering fucking woman beater.
Right. But
it
is
does
that
not
how they-
reflect on him at all.
it cost-
But he
but
felt
no, it
like
cost
shit.
him because of the media and because of other
Yes.
people. It
And
cost
that's
him
sad.
his job.
That's fucked
And,
up.
and that's sad. And that should have never happened.
Because he's still a hell
One
of
of
a
the
guy.
greatest Red
It
Sox
doesn't
to ever
mean
grace
because his
the
kid
earth.
somebody. I'm sure
never
Mr.
want to-
Manson's
I
family
never
is
want-
very nice.
Well, yeah, they are.
I
Aren't they
actually
most
thought
of them
an
in
interview
prison
with
for murder?
Jeffrey Dahmer's parents. They're very nice people.
Exactly. David, here you could pitch in on this. You know those serial killers, huh?
Pretty sure they're dead.
But no, if they did bring that up, that is in poor taste.
Jeffrey Dahmer's.
Jeffrey Dahmer. His parents are dead, Rob. Let's rest in peace. They're nice people.
Well, when I saw the interview,
David has that weird thing like you have. He likes watching documentaries and things. Not that I call it
when
weird.
I saw the interview, they were alive. They weren't dead yet.
Well, okay, he's just giving you guys a share.
They were very sad. They were very apologetic.
Sometimes I can't sleep at night because I think the two of you might put me and my parents underneath the fucking house
here.
They
were saying, I'm sorry for what my son did. They were apologizing for their son, the people that he killed.
Dahmer's dad is still alive.
His mother is not.
His mother is not. Sorry. I didn't want to just kill her.
And I hope CBS says that was fucked up for what if they were saying shit about him. It has nothing to do with the game.
They were saying things like, they kept bringing up the kids and they kept bringing up the incident that happened.
Like I said, I hope CBS says, okay, Tony, you're not announcing next year.
And you go, why? I made it to the Super Bowl.
Well, you did this, Tony. You said cheese a lot. You said cheese like 19,000 times.
That's a meme starting tomorrow morning. Commercials. We haven't talked about commercials. I was going to try to keep some
Tracy Morgan's. The two Tracy Morgan did.
60 at 6 tomorrow we're talking commercials.
I've already made the two that Tracy Morgan did.
Well, then don't come to 60
I was
at
laughing
6.
my ass off. Not just one. They're tied for first place. Both of them. Funny as hell.
I liked, who was the one I liked? With Will Ferrell. I did like, good. And all of a sudden, why did Keenan show up like he was a pirate and he goes to Sweden and they go somewhere else and they're supposed to be going to Norway? I thought that was funny.
What's his name? Getting stuck in the Dorito machine was pretty funny too.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, Matthew McConaughey.
But I thought the funniest one was Tracy Morgan's. Both equally funny.
What was your tearjerker one of the night? Did you get sentimental at all?
No.
Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen. I made David be quiet and I stopped yelling for a moment because I wanted to.
Creepiest one. I have to put creepy with McConaughey's because the cardboard cutout thing was kind of freaking me out. But also the girl with no feet. That was kind of creepy.
I missed this.
Good thing you did.
Swimming one?
Yeah, it was a little creepy.
Okay.
I'll get them all tonight.
It was a little creepy, mainly because I had Braley with me, and she was like, "What the fuck is wrong with that kid? You got no feet." And I was like, I don't know what to do here.
I didn't see this. I must have been.
She was swimming, and then you see that she had no feet. She was born with some disease, which I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. But still, it's like you're with a child. It's like, okay, maybe they shouldn't have shown this on TV.
And David had said, we were talking kind of a little bit about commercials, and David was saying that, the beginning, they were all good and happy. And he's like, way before the game even started, they're going to wait till the coronavirus crap to the end. And they did. They did do that.
I'm surprised they didn't have more social injustice crap.
Yeah, injustice.
I thought they were going to shove that shit down our throats.
Right, but they didn't. They did before the game started. So we got that shoved down our throats.
I missed all the pregame stuff. I came in, the game was already 5 minutes in.
All right, see, you missed the
I was at Walmart.
Black national anthems, and you missed all that good jazz. Nobody knelt, but
good.
We didn't have the black national anthem, but I don't know. My mother says she didn't understand what was going on because they started like, oh, say, can you see? They had this like funky country bumpkin fucking guy, one of those country singers.
They did a thing on why they did that. They were trying to change it up like Whitney Houston did.
Yeah.
They were
I know.
Like,
so they started to like country. I'm okay with it.
I heard
my mother did not like that black lady who screamed. I don't know who she is. 3-time Grammy winner.
Well, as you know, now they give.
I want to hear Roseanne Barr.
They give Grammys to everybody now because The Weeknd has one.
Worst halftime show ever.
I wanted to see.
The best part of that halftime show was the best part of that halftime show was the end. When it was over. Even the guys in the red suits with the jock straps on their heads.
Yeah.
That was even. I like the little like Iron Man hands with the lights on them. That was kind of cool. But why did they have jock straps on their heads?
I don't know why they had. He was socially distancing. They were wearing masks.
Oh, they look like jock straps.
No, that's what I'm saying. That they, I believe they were. I believe they were jock straps. I don't know.
Least, like last year when I was making fun of Shakira, and I was making fun of J-Lo, at least I went there and went, oh, I know that song. Oh, I know that song. Oh, I did that once, only from I Can't Feel My Face. That was the only song I knew. I was hoping for a guest star.
No, he said beforehand, the production that he has created for our experience does not have any room. He is the star of this. He wrote this. He paid for it, like you said. He paid for everything. He paid for everybody to be there, that were there, this and that. He paid for all that. So
I just hope it wasn't his swan song.
It was his creation.
If that was his swan song that is going to present his career.
Yeah, that's
I don't even think he was there. I don't even think he was in this. I think it was all.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think a lot of it was pre-taped. I really do. From where he got to different places, and then he comes out. I think that when he comes out onto the field is the only time I think he was actually at the field with people there.
Like at the beginning, it's like he's coming down. It's like, oh look, he's an angel. But then it was like, oh wait, he's sitting over there. How can he be up there if he's sitting over there? And then he was somewhere else. I'm like, how the fuck is he doing that?
Right. I believe it was a production, and that's all it was.
The glowing eyeballs. That was kind of cool.
For him to disrespect our ladies and gentlemen of the, the medical field that were there, the 80-something thousand that they did allow in attendance were first responders and stuff like that, to not even be there. Your biggest song. Everybody knows this song. You know what I'm saying? I can't feel my face. You're inside something where they can't see you. They have to watch it on a screen. Basically, the people that were there were watching it on a screen. We got a better production than they did because they didn't see him other than on a screen, just like we did. They didn't see him inside the my face went fucking dicks. Trying to get out of a maze. They didn't get to see that.
I think next year they should just stick with a fucking marching band.
Marching bands. Or Miley Cyrus.
Every year, Imagine Dragons. Miley Cyrus
for next year. I'm on top of Miley Cyrus sticking fruits and vegetables in her pussy.
I went back and watched it. Even with her with Joan Jett. With her with Joan Jett. I wanted her to go away and have Joan Jett just sing. I wanted Miley Cyrus to shut the fuck up so Joan Jett could sing.
But yes, I agree 100%. I don't like her music, and I think she's a skank and everything like that. But No disrespect, Miley. I am on your Instagram if you are watching.
I
this.
mean disrespect. You're a little
I
fucking hoe.
I am. I'm
Your
Dave
father
Copy
should
Fluid.
spank you and
I'm the
take
one that
all your
keeps
money.
hearting you and sticking fruits and vegetables inside your feet.
And he likes doing that. He had someone where he once put carrots in her twat or ass. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure where the carrots went or whose ass they went into. I don't know if the carrots were.
That's a story for another
I don't
show.
know if the carrots were in his ass or in her ass.
They might have been mine. It might have been both. I at this point in time, I don't want to get in that. The kids, you don't want to hear about his aunt.
David, your father shoved carrots in your Aunt Cindy's butt.
He's over there going, oh, very uncomfortable moment. I'm going to scroll Miley Cyrus's
She
Instagram.
likes produce.
I think he's checking. He's a fact checker. He's over there on Instagram.
You're right, Rob. There is pictures here of Cindy with a big summer squash up her ass.
Yeah, but anyways, no, but back to that, the whole thing. All those people were available?
Back to what?
All those people were available.
How far in our conversation are we going back? I don't know.
Joan
Where your brain is. I don't know where your brain is picking this back up.
I saw Nikki Sixx. I saw Joan Jett. I saw Nikki Sixx.
I only turned it on when
Billy Idol. I saw
a
lot of people there doing this, and thus I had to sit through a half hour of fucking The Weeknd when we could have been watching that.
I say Imagine Dragons does it every year.
The Imaginary Dragons.
I feel it in my bones.
How about Puff the Magic Dragon? Next year we get Puff.
Welcome to the new age.
Magic Dragon lives by the sea. That's going to be a half-hour show. Puff. And then you can have Puff and stuff come on. You got Puff the Magic Dragon. You got the little flute person, Witchy Poo, bringing the banana splits. I'm talking greatest halftime.
That was not Puff the Magic Dragon. That was H&R Puff and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Puff the Magic Dragon. Puff the Magic Dragon is a different dragon.
Right. Wasn't his name Pete? Petey or something? If I remember correctly, Puff was the actual name. They named him Petey. I know Puff and stuff is a different dragon. I'm just throwing in other acts that can appear with Puff the Magic Dragon. They can come because you can't just come out and sing Puff the Magic Dragon. You got to bring in H&R Puff and stuff. You bring in H&R Puff and stuff. He can do some tunes with the kid and the flute and Witchy Poo and all them. And then you bring in the banana somewhere. Grand finale, 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4, 5 banana, 6 banana, 7 banana.
I just want to say,
out
of the two of us,
everybody's
I'm the one that's stoned right now.
Huh?
I'm just letting people know, out of the two of us, I'm the one that's stoned.
Yes.
I think Dave has just had way too much coffee.
Yes.
I'm not over here spewing.
Made a pot of coffee at the end of the game.
Puff the Magic Dragon scenarios, and I'm not working it all up in my head. And then the flying monkeys can come.
Yeah, see, now you have it. You can bring in flying monkeys from fucking monkeys.
You could have a battle between Witchy Poo and the Wicked Witch of the West.
There you go. And then Judy Garland. They could do a thing like they did with what's his name? With Vince Lombardi. They could do one of those Cinetronic things, and Judy Garland can come in and I'm up to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. La la la.
Alrighty then.
We got 5, 6 songs. We got 20 minutes of material here. We got definitely 20 minutes of material. And let me tell you, how many people will go on TV the next day and say, greatest halftime show.
Did you see that shit?
Right. But everybody's going to be talking about their youth and
What
this
was
and that,
in that mushroom dip, man?
because we got shit from fucking Wizard of Oz. You got shit from fucking H&R Puppet stuff, Pizza Man, Puff the Magic Dragon. You got like every 60s, 70s, 80s. And then, you could bring in some new kind of, I don't know, maybe Beavis and Butthead come in and sing a song or something. Or Barney. Barney. You bring in Barney. He's a dinosaur. He's kind of like a dragon. So, I love you. You love me. We're one happy family. Yeah. Because then there's kids David's age they associate with Barney.
They would welcome your energy. The NFL.
Yeah, after that, you can bring in Dora the Explorer. I'm Dora. And she can bring in the monkey. Yeah, she has the monkey. She has Zeke or Sweet or what's his name, David?
I know you're not.
Dora the Explorer's monkey.
Boots.
What? Boots. His name is Boots. He can hang out with the monkey from the Wizard of Oz and shit, and they can have a rap battle about bananas.
Rap battle.
And then where they're having a rap battle about bananas. Baby shark, baby shark, baby shark, baby shark.
Shouldn't baby sharks be singing about baby sharks, not flying monkeys?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. They're doing the rap battle. They're doing a rap battle about bananas. My fucking banana is bigger than yours. I used to put it up the doors and this and that. And then baby sharks come in like, and they. So you hear, and the two monkeys are looking around, and you got a baby shark. Baby shark's coming. Baby shark, baby shark, mama shark, and the shark family comes in, and then you've gone through all these generations.
Do you live near power lines?
No, I might smoke chicken.
Did you eat chipped lead paint while you were a kid?
No.
Did your mother drop you on your head?
My sister did. My sister Tammy.
Now, I say you write this all down, make it a Broadway play, and sell it to the masses.
It would work, wouldn't it, though?
It would work. You got a lot of shit going on there. I particularly like the monkey rap. And then it turns into a big baby shark production. I like that part.
I like you didn't like Barney?
No.
Rob, we were almost arrested for playing Barney. I was almost arrested twice because of Barney. Once with you, where we were playing it too loud. Remember the guy upstairs was like, he called the cops on us. The cop came to the door and was like, you guys got to turn the Barney down. And remember that?
Right, where
when we lived together. And then one time in Connecticut, when I was trying to get Barney on the television for David, some guy called the cable company. He said I was stealing their cable, and so I think I'm the only person
to Barney.
I think I'm the only person in the world that was almost arrested because of Barney the dinosaur twice.
But why were we listening to Barney?
Because David was a baby. Remember when David was a baby, we'd play the Barney tapes and stuff for him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, at night, so we could try to get him to sleep, and we'd sing and dance and stuff for him when he was a little baby. Yeah. Embarrassing.
That dick.
Right? Do you remember David?
I don't think David
he does. See, and he remembers it.
I remember Rob also having an Elmo game on his PS2.
Rob having a what?
Rob had a Sesame Street game.
You had a Sesame Street game on your PlayStation for him. See? He remembers this. So.
It was definitely for him.
I don't know, Rob. You played it a lot.
I did.
I don't think the kid got to level 105 by himself.
He did.
But no, we're closing.
I really don't know how I remember that.
Well, that's weird. I know. See, he remembers things from back then that, until he says them. Like I remember the Barney thing, but I don't remember you having an Elmo game or a Sesame Street game.
Sesame Street. Get it right, man.
You had it, and it was basically for him. See, so. And then he don't remember the house almost burning down, but
No, I remember playing the game and you guys yelling at me that the house was burning down.
okay, he remembers that day. That's what he remembers is the house is burning down and he was playing the game. So, see, we got memories.
Didn't notice the house filling up with smoke.
Smoke or nothing like that. When you went in to save him, yeah. See, because you say you're the one that got him out that day. Do you remember that, right? I went in to do something with the stove because everybody was telling me the stove was going to blow up. So I was doing something with the stove, and Rob said, Uncle Rob saved your life. He was the one that went and got you. So
remember that if you ever become a millionaire.
Oh, they've muted.
All my
No,
money's
okay.
going to Tom Brady.
What?
So all my money's going to Tom Brady.
All his money's going to Tom Brady. He's still upset with Tom Brady.
Why is he giving him money then?
Because he's the greatest of all time. He deserves every penny that we make.
Okay.
Tom Brady. Greatest man
Tom
ever.
Brady. My beverage is
I hear they're going to take George Washington's face off the monument and they're going to put Tom Brady. That's what they're doing.
I'm okay with that.
And we're going to have statues all over of Tom Brady because
I'm okay with that as
we
well.
all know that he is the reason why
He's earned it.
the North beat the South because of Tom Brady.
There's only two athletes that I will tip.
Tom Brady also came over here on the Mayflower and killed all the Indians all by himself. And
he had help.
And you know what? Tom Brady is the man who invented the word Redskins.
There's only two athletes I will give props to, and I don't like either one of them. Tom Brady and Jimmy Johnson.
See, I'm still old school with that one. I'm still old school. I'm sorry.
No one's going to redo what Jimmy Johnson did either. They might get 7, but they're not going to get in a row like that.
Dale
who?
Dale Earnhardt.
He didn't get 7 in a row.
He got 7.
What did I just say? There's going to be people that get 7, but not in a row.
I'm going to debunk you right there. And we're going to go back to Jim Kelly.
Jim Kelly drove a race car?
5 losses, but 5 NFC AFC.
But nobody's going to do that again either.
5. I don't know. Patrick Mahomes might have a shot at it. Right now he's 2-0. He might have a shot at it.
And it would count. If he goes 5 times, it will count as 5 Super Bowls in a row.
Right.
It doesn't matter if he wins or loses them. If he goes 5 in a row, he'll get 5 in a row. But then he needs to get 6.
Brady's the greatest because he's won 7.
He's won 7. Exactly. What right. I know you went to high school in Agawam, but 7 is more than 5.
Exactly. And guess what?
10.
It's also got 3 losses.
More than 5.
The same amount of losses as the Washington Redskins.
Getting on Jimmy Johnson. I don't know if Jimmy won 7. I might be wrong about that.
No, he didn't. He didn't win 7 in a row. He won the same amount as Dale. What?
Was it in a row?
Right, it wasn't. Thank you.
He won a lot in a row, like 5.
Right, yeah, it was 5, yeah. Because somebody else somebody else had a streak going of like 4 or something like that, and he was getting close. Some gay guy, he hangs out with rainbows.
Jeff
and
Gordon, 2 in a row.
Why did I do my dad? I'm doing my dad. What is this?
Oh.
I didn't even realize why I'm doing it.
Because we're talking about Jimmy Johnson, and now you have to defend.
Oh, is that it? My dad was channeling me from upstairs.
I believe Jeff Gordon only won 2 consecutive championships.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, I just thought we'd throw him in there. If we're talking NASCAR, which is coming up in
97 and 98. It's over there on a banner that I have.
Stuart, how you doing, Stewie? I see Stu. If we're talking NASCAR, starts next week.
Yeah, I know. I don't care. I don't. I got to pick a driver. I haven't picked a driver yet.
Dick Trickle.
I wish. He's dead.
Is he?
He is. I'm pretty sure he is, yes.
You see, you can't go with the pretty sure he is,
I'm pretty sure he died because I remember going, oh, Dick Trickle died. I kind of, now that he's out of the 24 car, I kind of was shooting.
Lord, yeah, he's dead, Rob.
Who?
Dick Trickle.
I said he was dead.
Yeah, but, I mean, he didn't die of old age.
Well, no, he wasn't like 90.
He was 71 years old, but he shot himself.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty.
But
his suicide was caused by severe chest pain. He had severe chest pain, so he shot himself.
Well, maybe no. Maybe he shot himself in the chest.
Maybe we shouldn't give that one to my father. We shouldn't let my dad do not watch this part.
Maybe he shot himself in the chest, and that's where the severe chest pain came from. Because a gaping bullet hole would cause severe chest pain.
Wow.
So anyway, what I was saying, I was swaying towards Chase, but just the fact that he was in the 24 car just upset me, so I didn't like him. But when he got out of the car and now is driving his own car, I kind of was rooting for him towards the end of the year. I still like Truex, but Truex drives for Gibbs now. I can't jump on the Gibbs bandwagon. 2 of the kids coming up went to Gibbs. Can't pick them. So
I can.
I'll probably still root for Chase. I don't like Byron. I don't like the kid who's in the 24 car. So
I don't like him.
There is a couple.
But, there's always Bubba Wallace, Rob.
No.
Michael Jordan.
I don't want to say that. No.
The greatest of all time.
I would put a noose in his garage.
Okay, here. Michael Jordan, Tom Brady. They battle. Greatest athlete
do they sing a rap song of bananas?
All sports.
What?
Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, greatest athlete out of the 2 of them all time. All sports.
I have to choose between the 2?
Okay, you're picking the greatest athlete of all time. I know you're going to go for Tom Brady because you're not a big basketball fan.
Yeah, I'm not a basketball dude. But as far as being an athlete, I think basketball players are more athlete than football players because they have to run back and forth.
Would you think that Michael Jordan, would you maybe sway that
They have to run back and forth for it, and they have to bounce a ball while they're doing it. Takes a lot of hand-eye coordination to do that shit. I can't walk and fucking
add in
the
like
same time.
the greatest
It's two
baseball
different
player.
sports. Now, you could say that, but could fucking Michael Jordan take a hit?
I think he might. Now
Put
LeBron,
Michael out there with some pads on and see if he can sit in the pocket and take a fucking hit from a fucking lineman.
right? But I want this to be an actual poll debate, whatever, something down the line somewhere where you put all these athletes. Okay, everybody says that this one is the greatest here. That one's the
I
greatest here.
picked
This
Darryl
one
Green.
could be. He's got a lot of championships.
And
Bo
he's
Jackson will have to be the greatest athlete because he
He's
played
still
on both.
fast. See, with Bo Jackson, you could say that because he played baseball and he played football.
Well, Michael Jordan played baseball and basketball.
I think he dribbled a basketball.
Tom Brady only plays football.
And that would make Michael Jordan the all-time athlete.
Not a discussion.
It's not really.
Guess what, Tommy? You lose.
Tommy lost. Tommy,
You
you're
go.
not the MVP.
I got 7 rings.
You're not the MVP of the world.
I got 7 rings. And then Michael Jordan can go, I got 7 rings. I got 7 rings.
Tom Brady's going to get 8
Why is he getting hate?
because he's coming back. He already said he's coming back.
Oh, so you automatically got a Super Bowl winner.
I'm already giving him, I'm giving him number 8 already.
Next year, though. He's already won. He's
But
going to win.
mark this,
MVP.
Dave, on this date that I said Tampa Bay is going to repeat.
I'm happy you bring that up.
And
I'm
Tom
happy
Brady is going to
because
be the
tomorrow-
MVP.
Tomorrow on Sports Robin the Boob, we have a little discussion of the NFL season from before the season started. It's going to actually be the discussion that me and Robert had.
I know what I said. Tom Brady is not going to take Tampa Bay to the Super Bowl. I know I said it.
And what happened, Rob?
Not only did he take them to the Super Bowl, they won.
Thank you. And who said, hey, you laughed at me, you called me the boob, but I'm saying it right now and right here, Tom Brady, Super Bowl. I called it.
But for a different reason, because you think the NFL is fair.
And I know it is.
I also called, I said the City and Green Bay was in the Super Bowl. I got it half right.
Well, so didn't I.
I didn't know Aaron Rodgers was going to get the MVP and then take a fucking nap. He's not going out with Danica Patrick no more?
He's not?
I don't know. I saw a thing right before I went on. There's something about Aaron Rodgers being engaged to somebody, and it wasn't Danica Patrick.
Oh, my God. David, this might change my mind.
Now, this to me means, I think she's a sexy woman, but if men like that are throwing her away, she's got to be a fucking bitch.
Right, exactly.
No,
David.
Danica
What?
Patrick is not hot.
Are you looking at that? That I don't care. I don't throw Dan. I don't throw.
She's probably got a great personality.
Yeah, she might have a great personality. Yeah.
Who, Danica Patrick?
No. All right, hold on a minute, Rob.
Okay, this is how I look at it.
No,
Look at
I
Danica
heard,
Patrick.
like, what's his name? The racer threw her out of bed, and now Aaron Rodgers has thrown her out.
That's
So
his
she's got to be
new
a
woman.
bitch.
That's his fiance. Are you looking?
She looks like a fucking librarian.
I kind of like that. Makes me kind of
I'm
horny.
sorry, I wouldn't pick that over Danica
She looks
Patrick.
like my friend Bethy.
I wouldn't pick that over Danica Patrick. No fucking way.
You would? You would over Danica
I
Patrick?
wouldn't.
Okay.
No, I would
I'm-
take Danica. But now that I'm
Hold on.
seeing like people like 3 people I've known that have gone out with her have broken up with her, so she's got to be a bitch.
That's what I'm saying. You look at Danica Patrick and you think, wow, she is a cunt. You look at that nice lady and she looks like a librarian.
That
Looks like
librarian.
she would
Look at the
be nice.
librarian She looks like the mother of your children.
I'm throwing that out of bed.
She's
Okay.
not.
I gotta let's get something. Let's just cut to
Now,
the
I
chase.
haven't seen anything lately.
You're looking
Danica
at all
Patrick
these pictures, and
I
you're
heard
throwing
Danica Patrick is hotter
out of
now.
bed.
It would never be.
I've heard Danica Patrick
That
is
out of
hotter
bed.
now than she
Liberian.
was 10 years ago.
David's throwing Danica Patrick bent over on a fucking car over the
She's
Liberian.
not hot.
I
All
would
right,
too.
okay. I guess we all have now. Understandable. We all have different tastes. I think the Liberian is kind of hot too. I find that the Liberian. She looks much younger than him. Props to Daddy. You know what I'm saying? We get props to.
So that's probably
Aaron.
daddy issues, and maybe Aaron Rodgers likes the young meat.
Yeah, and I think Diana. And we all might have to agree on this. That Rob, you've got information that she's been thrown out of bed a few times. She must be psycho.
Well, as I said, she's got
Ideal
issues.
woman for you, Robert.
She's got
Ideal
issues.
woman for you. Ideal woman for me. Not David's cup of tea. You see, we kind of like the weird, strange, crazy women.
She's 29.
Who? The new girl's 29. The librarianist. We're calling her the librarian. What does she do?
The librarian.
The librarian's 29. Aaron's
Yeah.
40 what now? 42, 33?
He's 37.
Oh, and Aaron Rodgers 37. So it's only 8 years difference. That's not a big difference. That was the difference between me and David's mother.
I'm okay with it as long as he doesn't have a daughter her age.
Well, no, yeah, 8 years old. I don't think Aaron. I mean, he's a hell of a guy, but I don't think at 8 he was producing children.
That's how I look at things. If you could have a daughter that age, you shouldn't be sticking your wiener.
I know, Robert. You brought it up many a times. I know that's my guidelines. I know how I have to go. 29, I could possibly date her.
How old's
Right?
David? How old's David?
David is 24.
All right. So 29.
He's in Spider-Man 2.
29
She was?
doable. Still too young, but I'll allow it.
32, 33. Okay.
I'll allow it, Dave. So when you get caught in trouble, just say Rob said it was okay.
Right. He put an age range of like 29. Like
But
I'm on
she's
the
not
age-
24. She's not 24.
you know, fucking plenty of fish in the sea or whatever. I have to put an age range, so I need to know what
Well-
kind of age range should I put on there.
Well, just remember, the older you get, the higher the age gets. You can't, like when you're 90, you can't still be dating those 29ers. Well, you can, and I'd go, hey, good for you if you're 95 and you can get a 29-year-old. I don't
You know
care
what?
if she's a fucking model.
What was that last thing you said? I heard she was in Amazing Spider.
2015, she got a movie award for Best Kiss in The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh, she won best kiss.
Who was she kissing?
The dude from Fault in Our Stars.
The dude from Fault in Our Stars. I guess it's a movie. I'm looking it up because she's a hot 29-year-old fucking librarian.
I'm going to say it's a movie
That's
as well.
my fantasy now for her
It's
forever.
a movie about cancer.
Oh,
Like the
Now,
girl's died of cancer. or
Where's
something.
Danica? Is she okay?
Hopefully not.
let's check. Danica.
Because I feel like whenever Jennifer Aniston gets dumped, I
Well,
feel
I think she's doing good. She's married to Paul Edward Hospital.
she's already married.
Yeah, she's.
Are you
Wait,
sure?
finalized divorce from husband after 7 years of marriage. Oh no, okay, that was.
I was gonna say she was just going out with Aaron Rodgers like last year.
Okay.
But anyway, whenever Jennifer Aniston gets dumped, I feel sorry, but I also go, hey, I got a shot.
All right. Current boyfriend. No, Rob. No, Rob.
No?
Nope. She ain't got nobody.
She didn't go back to the race car drivers?
No. She might be dating Pink. Hold on.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ugh. No, okay.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Let's see, here you go. Who is Dana? I look at Danica's love life. She is dating NASCAR's Danica Patrick. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Ricky Henderson? What? Wait, how did I get there? Okay, there you go, because he looks like somebody that I should know. Okay. He looks... Okay. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Oh, nearly.
Yeah, that was the race car driver she was dating before Aaron Rodgers. And Ricky Stenhouse ain't.
Aaron has turned.
He's not even a good race car driver. So if he dumped her, there's something wrong with Danica. She's damaged goods. And I say this too. With Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston keeps getting dumped. She must be a fucking bitch. Because she's hot as fuck.
Okay.
If you look
now there's no news on the Aaron Rodgers has moved on after he and Danica ended their relationship. The former NASCAR driver rep confirmed to E! News in July 2020 that she and Green Bay Packers quarterback were no longer together after dating for 2 years.
Wow, all the way back in July.
So that's the line. Okay, wait. She discusses the Aaron and has a warning for his. Here we go. Get on the line with his people and say Dana's got a discussion about Aaron Rodgers split and has a warning for his next partner.
Was Aaron Rodgers making out with Tom Brady's kids?
Maybe no. Hold on. In July, Patrick's rep told Page 6 that the pair was no longer together. Okay, blah blah blah.
This version of Sports Rob and the Boob has turned into the National fucking Enquirer.
Patrick took to Instagram after their breakup and was confirmed with quotes from marriage therapists and relationship coaches, including, look at the chosen relationships in your life and notice any themes. What role do they play? What blah, 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 blah. There's a way to choose. Now she opened about moving to the NFL star. Patrick did especially mention Rodgers' name, but did say her last relationship, so there was no doubt who she was talking about. I said this in the beginning of the last relationship. I was like, look, you either grow together, one grows, one doesn't, and you grow apart. Patrick told Hollis, and I have never experienced growth without pain. Warning to the next person. Okay. Patrick also said that after Rodgers, she has very high expectations for the next person she dates. The next guy has to have his work cut out for him because my intuition, my standards, my boundaries, my wants and needs are all off the charts. Oh, I thought it was a warning about him.
The warning about her.
She should win the match.
She's cray.
That's how I feel about it.
So basically, I thought we were going to find something about wrong with Aaron that she was going to say, but she no. This guy.
That's right up my alley. She's screaming that cray.
Well, no, she just wants you to know that there's a lot of things,
Maybe she should be more invested.
I can do it. Man.
She should invest herself more in her craft. Maybe she should have, but she's left NASCAR now also.
I can do it.
Her craft for the last 2 years was fucking Aaron Rodgers. She can't do that anymore because there's a librarian there doing it.
He's the MVP. Most valuable penis.
Rob, I don't know.
Got 3 belts.
He's got 3 belts. That's right. He owns all
Intercontinental, the WWF.
WE. Yeah, he's got a lot of
And the
belts and shit
WWE.
now, and now he
Uh,
owns an MVP to go along with it.
But you want to know what? Tom's got 7 rings.
Yeah, and all he does with that is beat up his hot fucking girlfriend while he's kissing his kid.
And makes out with his daughter. Makes out with his son. Sorry, not his daughter.
Motherfucker.
But you know what? You know what, Dave? Hey, I
Well,
bet you if
maybe
you ask Aaron Rodgers if he'd rather have 3 belts or 7 rings, I think he'd trade for 7 rings.
Kids.
I'm miking David up the next time we talk.
Next time we do
He
what?
said he would say that he would rather have 3 belts and not kiss his kids.
Well, then the kids will think you hate them. You have to give them kisses.
Oh Christ! I got to the
Go
point
ahead.
now. I got to shit and fucking piss, and I feel like something's coming out right
So
now.
there's going to be a Friends reunion. Did you hear that?
Yeah, Dave, you want to take us over?
It's a bad show. It's not good.
The Friends reunion. David's not happy with the Friends.
There's only one that still looks hot, and that's Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, I beg to differ.
No,
I beg.
what's her name looks plastic now.
What was a better show?
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, definitely.
Will always be.
Yeah, Seinfeld was definitely a better show.
Better, definitely.
But what's her name? Courtney Cockney, whatever her name is.
Yeah, that's one best friend.
Yeah, she looks like she's had a lot of work done. She doesn't look good. Lisa Kudrow doesn't look good. All the dudes look old. Jennifer Aniston is still doable.
I don't know. I mean, I would do her. I would do Monica Geller, Friends.
No, I just said,
Okay.
look at a recent picture of her. She looks plastic now. Like, I used to think, what's her name? Gwen Stefani was a hot piece of ass. She is a fucking plastic fucking Barbie doll now.
Crackhead.
Yeah.
She looked fucking terrible. Blake Sheldon or whoever that was, that fucking country dude, has fucked her up.
See, now I'd do her. I'd still do her because
I like No Doubt Gwen Stefani.
Here we
don't
go.
like this Barbie doll bitch.
here we go. This is all 3 of them now. Okay, I'm gonna save that. I'm saving little pictures for. And I'm pulling up. All right. All time I gotta pee. What did I just accept? I don't want to join anything.
I don't know. Why are you jittering around so much?
Because I have to piss.
I was ready to end this like 9 hours ago. Why are we still going?
My fucking God. How you doing?
David, get your camera ready. Your dad's about to piss his pants. Or shit them. I don't know which.
Peace, love, monkeys. I'm out of here.
And remember to take a shit before you get on camera. Okay, that was a Sports Robin and Boob exclusive. He has either pissed his pants or he has made it upstairs. But, okay, it turned into quite the discussion. We covered a lot of topics. I don't even remember how many we covered, but there was a lot of them. I mean, we were all over the map. And that's usually how this happens. We get to talking, and we discuss things. Are we politically correct? Fuck no. We don't claim to be, and we never will be. I personally will not be politically correct. Ever. Okay? If someone comes off a little fruity, I will say they're a little faggy. That guy came off a little faggy. There's nothing wrong with that. If he doesn't want to be called a little faggy, well, he shouldn't be in a dress. You're back already?
I just peed. I had to. I figured out of the two, I'll just pee real quick, and I can hold the shit for maybe a few more hours.
I was talking about calling someone faggy. I don't know why. I have no idea how I got on that. I was saying bye and how we're not politically correct. And I'm saying, especially me, I am not politically correct at all. I say if a little dude comes up to me and he's a little fancy boy, I will call him a faggy. He'd say, hey, that guy came off kind of faggy. And from what I said, if you don't want to be called a little faggy, don't go out wearing a fucking pink dress, a fucking purple boa, and high heels.
I agree.
No one will say you're a faggy. Or you're a little faggy. He's a little queer. It's a little queer. You're not allowed to say queer.
No, we're not.
But you can. How come it's like the LGBTQ? Evidently, the Q stands for queer. I always thought it was wrong. You can't say queer, but now evidently you can say queer. You can't say fag. You can't go like, hey, Dave.
Well, what about people in Europe?
You can't go like, Dave.
They want to say fag. They're looking for a cigarette.
Have you seen Dave? What a fag. You can't say shit like that. It's wrong.
Yeah, you could, because I would take it because I'm like, yes, I look like a cigarette. Because I got like the top is kind of looking like.
If you had orange hair, you'd never look like a fag. Because it would look like your hair was the head of the cigarette.
Yeah, a little more like. I'm becoming a hippie again. David's over there busting up his table now.
Busting up his what?
You got him all upset, and he went onto his table. And he broke the table.
Fire? Yeah. He's getting some firewood. Yeah, you broke that shit.
Now he's taking it apart. It was a little bit of a dispute he had, but he just whacked it. He didn't even whack it very hard, but it broke the fucking. It was one of these. And his table busted in half.
Now look at you. You don't have a table.
Well, I think. Oh, is that okay? That was your table. You could take this one if you want.
Holy shit! It's 1:30.
Oh no, you could take. Really, honestly, I don't use this other than I put the heater on it.
Hey, remember this? I fucking cleaned this for 3 hours.
I know. I watched you. He cleaned his table.
Well, there you go. The dirt must have been what was holding it together.
Oh.
He did. He spent the whole time wearing the Super Bowl and watching it and shit. Hey, the celebrity page is talking the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Halftime show.
Hey, what's behind you there with the happy face?
It's Yoda.
There's something, a yellow happy face behind you.
These are on my wall, but I took them off.
Cool.
That's Dave artwork.
You look.
You could just use the chair.
$5.99. You can own yourself a Dave original artwork. Yeah.
I'm okay. Not for $5. I'll give you $1 for the one that looks stoned.
This one?
Yeah. I like.
Or you could go to the dollar store, get the thing, and color it yourself.
Ooh.
That's
or
what
I could just look for it. I could look for it online and print it out so I don't have to color it.
Well, that was
what's the next sports? The next sport is racing, huh?
That's not the name. No, yeah, it's racing and then baseball.
Yeah, racing and then baseball.
We all got to come up with drivers so we can.
Things I'm interested in would be because neither of us really are interested. I like hockey, but I don't like hockey till playoff time. I don't like talking hockey.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I don't really get into it until playoffs. I mean, I'll watch it if there's nothing on. I'll watch hockey.
Canada, but hockey, even though I'm from where the original 6 came from. The original 6 came with Boston Bruins, the Chicago Blackhawks, this and that. They were called the original 6.
I did not know you were from Saskatchewan. That's a fun word to say, Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan, go Rough Riders.
No, the Rough Riders. The Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
That's Canadian Football League.
Canadian football for you folks that don't know. I'll be watching that soon. I'm going to be watching that soon. Hopefully the XFL comes back because, motherfucker, it was getting good. The product was out there. It was very good, very entertaining to watch. It did not suck like it did last time it was trying to be something. It was actually good. So hopefully that comes back.
And after Dwayne Johnson does his thing at the WrestleMania, which he's going to, David, I don't care what you say.
What's he going to do? Give the teams away?
He's coming back to take back the name. The Heritage's name. Roman Reigns is going to go down. Okay, now we're going to talk wrestling for a few seconds. Roman Reigns is going to go down. Who is a Samoan family member that rightfully owns the right to sit at the head of the table? Roman Reigns thinks it's him. It's not him. Okay, because the fact of the matter, boom, Rock's music hits. He comes down and he goes, listen, my grandfather started this. His dad died last year. That doesn't matter. His grandfather died many years before that. His grandfather was the one that started it with
the Rock.
This and that.
Is cooking.
His grandfather, Rocky Maivia, was his grandfather. Great Chief Rocky Maivia, an actual chief in the Samoan.
Why are you explaining it?
Jungle. All right, well, I'm kind of explaining it to Robin and to everybody because I'm passionate about it. He was his grandfather. So this whole storyline, this whole little storyline with Roman Reigns being
Digest version, please.
Head of the table, and la la la, and everybody's disrespecting him. No, he's disrespecting that family's name. Remember. That would be like
table?
It's a hypothetical.
Hypothetically, he's trying to say he's the leader. He's the leader of the tribe. Samoans, they have tribes and stuff like that. So he's trying to say he's the leader of
Samoan. And he's thinking he's shit.
Yeah, he is the and
like the greatest
Alpha
Samoan
Sika,
wrestler ever.
Alpha Sika, Rikishi, these guys are still alive.
Yeah, no, Rikishi.
So they've all passed the torch to him, but they also Rikishi and all them. His dad is one Alpha Sika, him and his and his cousins the Usos. This and that. They all go down in that little family tradition. This and that. Yokozuna, I found out, was a member of that. I never knew that family name and the tribe thing. But it all started with the great chief Rocky Maivia, Rocky Johnson. They had The Rock, this and that. He's got a television show coming out like Sheldon has called The Young Rock.
Young Rock.
Yeah, that's what it's called, Young Rock, like Young Shelton. ABC had to have their version, or NBC, whatever one he's coming on to. But anyways, that's a little wrestling thing. I'm going to do a little more talk about that on Tuesday Talk with David Wrestling over there on Twitch television.
Let me know if the Game and the Maniac ever get together, because I'll watch that.
Oh,
on NXT.
It's happening. NXT Takeover.
Right. So if the Maniac and
before, I think that's the one before WrestleMania, ain't it? And they're gonna have one of the takeovers before WrestleMania, and that would be a good weekend to bring in a celebrity, huh?
It'll be before Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber is next one.
Okay.
How many months until April? February, March.
But are they still? How long are they doing the tournament for?
The tournament ends on the tournament ends at NXT TakeOver. He's not doing the Dusty
I'm
Rhodes
thinking they were going to put him in the tournament. I
No.
just thought
The
that.
tournament is almost over. The tournament
You
is going
see
to be
what I
over.
just did?
What?
I went back to Pat Rubert and I forgot he was gone. And I got sad for like a little second.
Aw. Yeah, that's what Dina came to pick him up.
I saw his squirrel back there. So I was going to go get the squirrel. And I went, oh, he's gone. I forgot.
There's no Gibbs.
He's not there no more. And
Hazel
he
comes
just
up and
fucking
says, I don't
left.
know. if
He
it's
didn't
for-
even say bye. He just like,
Oh, he did.
you fucker.
Oh.
He was out of there.
Did he get excited when he saw Dina? That's what I love about animals. That's what I love about dogs. The cats, we were discussing this the other day,
Well,
but
I said, I was telling Dina, that's what I said. Not that I go anywhere, but when I did to come back to have this, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I said that felt good. And I said, Stewie don't do that shit.
right, it's a separation issue, but that's what those dogs are. He's a whatchamajooey, right?
A mama's boy,
No, service animal, right?
a Hazel. Yeah.
That's why,
Sister takes that fucking dog everywhere.
right? And that's what service animals are.
And I laid the rules
A lot
down
of
when
people
he
don't
got here.
understand that.
I went, Rupert, 1, I don't go anywhere. I said, and 2, when I do, you ain't coming.
Right, but that's his instinct now. You see, because and Dina, I bet you Dina felt for the week, she felt that part was missing.
She felt weird, she said.
She felt very weird, and people don't understand. They're very
I think
helpful.
That's why she came back today, but I also told her, if I get sick in the next couple days, I'm fucking killing you.
Right, she's starting to feel a little better.
Because I told her not to come back to my house unless she was 100%. I started off with a mask, but then we got back home, and I started watching after I ate. I forgot to put it back on.
Right.
It's like, I better not get sick. You know? I had both of them. Both of them had it. I had Braley in my house and her. It's like, yeah, just spit on me. Give me the fucking thing now.
That looked like it was photoshopped. They were like not even together.
Tom Brady with his kid again.
Okay, I will do this. This is what I'm going to do.
Sure you will. Like I said, we're going to get back on that. I call shenanigans on that.
This time, there's a scene showing 5-time Super Bowl winner Tom Brady getting a massage. Then his 11-year-old son comes in the room and asks him if he can check his fantasy football standings.
I was wondering if I could check my fantasy team.
What do I get?
What do I get?
I already know, Jack.
You want a blowjob?
It was like a peck.
He goes
The
over and
second
gets
kiss
him,
shared
he
by
says,
father
"It's
and
only a
son
peck.
prompted
Give me
tweets from
something a little
viewers
more."
using words like very disturbing and uncomfortably long. So we asked New Yorkers what they thought.
I'm a little uncomfortable. Weird.
That's very weird. That's very weird,
Save
Rob.
your kid.
What do I get? He gave him a little peck. The kid was like, "Okay, Dad, I'll just give you one of these because it's gonna feel weird because I'm in there hanging out with, you know, you're out here getting a massage." He's getting a massage to begin with. That's kind of strange that your 11-year-old.
Yeah, I don't trust anybody who gets a massage. I don't trust anybody. I don't like anybody touching me, rubbing me.
Oh, come on. He says, come on, that was like a peck. You heard him say it. And then the kid goes over and they mouth fuck for about 2 or 3 seconds. And then the kid's wiping off
Was
fucking
it like
saliva.
this? Was it like a mwah?
No, it was a.
See, I can't take you seriously because I know that didn't happen.
All right, kid's coming in. He gives him the little, peck.
That was like a peck.
That was
The
like a
second
peck.
kiss shared by father and son prompted
Now
tweets from
he's
viewers
now going
using
down.
words like
They're
very
still touching. They're still
disturbing and
touching. They're still
uncomfortably
kissing.
long.
There's okay. I said they're still touching. They're still kissing. That's how long it lasted. That was not a mutual little love kiss. There was tongue involved. There was got maybe possibly.
I grew up with kisses. My family my aunt still kisses me on my mouth.
Rob, open mouth.
No.
This is clearly open mouth. Yeah, clearly open mouth.
I'm sure there was no tongue. I don't know. You'll have to. I don't even want. I mean, you could send it to me, but I'm probably not going to watch it.
Yeah, that's that one. But I found now
if there was proof of him tonguing his kid, I'm pretty sure there'd be some charges brought up.
David, you saw it. Okay, maybe there wasn't, a tongue. Inappropriate. You heard the lady say we're going to go to New York and we're going to talk to people.
Like I said, someone in like my family, we were kissy. We were hugging.
Oh, you're okay. You're that's right. We're still live there. I forgot. You're still live at the end. I dropped the link inside your chat.
Where? I don't
earlier.
Oh, it's in my other chat, not this chat.
Yeah. It's in your whispers.
But, like I said, my sister, when it's like a holiday or something, they still try to kiss me. I go, yeah, get the fuck off me.
You kind of freaked out.
Goodbye kiss, goodbye hug, goodbye kiss.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying right. I understand our generation, we did that thing, but my dad never fucking, Dad.
No,
I'd like to have that.
My father. Yeah,
wait a minute, hold on. I'm
was
going through a scenario. Dad, I'm going to eat that last hot dog. Well, what are you going to do for me? I'm going to fucking melt you for a couple of seconds. Then I would have been able to have that hot dog. Instead, I looked at him like, he didn't say anything. I took the fucking hot dog. He threw me out of the house. All right. But still, I've kissed him. I've kissed my father. I've kissed my father on the lips, told him I love him, and this and that.
Your
that I
family
understand.
would rather fight over hot dogs instead of give each other a hug and a kiss.
No, but what I'm saying,
my father was okay with me taking the last hot dog.
Right. I mean, that was, if I had
Did my father ever kiss me on my mouth? I don't think my father ever kissed me on my mouth, though.
I've given you a kiss. I've given you a kiss. That's understandable. That's
David,
fine.
I kissed your belly button.
Hopefully not while you were changing his diaper.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, David, there you
and
go.
It's a dippy.
There you go.
It's a dippy. A dippy.
He's taking a dippy. Remember the time in the fucking, what store was it? Stop and Shop, whatever one. And there's the kid running around going, I got a chubby! I got a chubby! And me and you were fucking pissing our pants.
Do you know that thing? You know a chubby is a fucking kid's drink?
What?
It's a kid's drink. It's called a chubby.
I know, but Your doesn't save chat. Jesus Christ, Rob. I come all the way here and you don't even save your thing doesn't save the chat from earlier. After you finish the show, I could go back and probably see it. But that's not what I'm looking. I'm looking for it right now because I'd like you to hear the little song. I just want you to hear the song. And because it's kind of funny and and you will be able to hear. I mean, this was made. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, but anybody can, even that. It might have been a hey, mwah.
Rob,
you can manipulate that video.
The name of the 12 hours ago. See, this is brand new. 12 hours ago, this video was posted. Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl. Wholesome. # wholesome. 12 hour goes 1.6 million views. So, okay.
How many did you do?
Super Bowl 55.
on CBS.
How many of them are you?
2 weeks free.
Now 3.
Tom, what are you going to do now with yet another Super Bowl win under your belt?
I'm gonna fuck my kid in the ass.
I'm going to spend time with my family. That's what I'm going to do.
That's not even Tom Brady's voice.
It's a cartoon, I know.
Oh.
This is the cartoon one.
You know I won this game for you, right?
I know, Daddy.
He's staring at his kid.
I know.
I gave 110% out there. That extra 10%.
Can't watch it. It was definitely made by a hater.
You are the greatest quarterback that ever lived, Daddy.
Drew Brees.
Do you really mean it, son?
I really do. That was just a peck.
What?
I love you, Daddy.
Dave, are you getting a Woody?
Touchdown, Tom Brady.
Don't fucking touch me!
He's
How many
whacking off
more
what's her
rings do
name?
I have to wear for you to understand? God damn it! Fuck!
The views voiced on this video
Yeah.
right at this moment are not mine.
All right, bye everyone. See you at the next Super Bowl.
Woo!
I wish Tom Brady would kiss me like his son. I wish he'd hold me sweetly. I'm not the only one. Oh,
That's the actual picture.
Kiss me and hold me like he do. I know you can feel it. Tom, we love you.
Now, I could play it over from the beginning if you want me to. Just so you can get a visual.
I don't want you to.
Tom, what are you going to do now with yet another Super Bowl win under your belt?
Wow, it's so realistic.
I'm going to spend time with my family. That's what I'm going to do.
Rob, it's a cartoon.
I can't hear it because I have to turn my stereo down because I'm getting echo.
Oh, I forgot I shared it with audio.
You know I won this
so
game
could-
for you, right?
I know, Daddy. I know.
I gave 110% out there. That extra 10% was for you.
You are the greatest quarterback that ever lived, Daddy.
Can you hear it, Stel? Rob, can you hear it? Shake your head.
No, why?
You can't hear it. Okay, see?
Now I can.
Touchdown, Tom
That guy's
Brady.
getting excited.
Don't fucking touch me! How many more rings do I have to wear for you to understand? God damn it! Fuck!
How many
I can't
rings?
believe
You only
it.
had
That
4
man's
there.
still up.
I want to get out of
You only
here.
had 4
wanna get
rings
out of
there,
here?
Dave.
Yeah.
No, he was
let's get
wearing
out of
trouble
here.
on. Okay, we'll go back.
All right, bye everyone. See you at the next Super Bowl.
Here.
You out of here. Out of here.
Yeah. I want to get
God
Well,
damn it!
He's only got 4 dents in there.
Stand! Rings do I have to
5.
wear for you?
5
Rings do I
dents
have
in
to
there.
wear for you? Rings do I have to wear for you to understand? God damn it!
Well, he only got her with half of it.
I want to get out of here.
You wanna get
Smack
out
her
of
with
here?
one hand. That's
Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here. All right, bye everyone. See you at the next Super Bowl.
I wish Tom Brady would kiss me like his son. I wish he'd hold me sweetly. I know I'm not the only one. Oh, I wish Tom Brady would kiss me and hold me like he do. I know you can feel it. Tom, we love you.
Now they're making it like a porn. That was a little disturbing and kind of weird that you searched for that.
I didn't
Peacock
search
has
for
the
it.
a show about paper.
Okay, I am. That's what I'm trying to. Okay, now that was the little cartoon thing. Now I'm going to show you the most disturbing video of all time. Okay. History, history. Go up here. Okay, history. You're gonna have to.
In a documentary called Tom.
All right, now get ready to share. I'm gonna share it, and then once
It went away. You took it away.
All right, I understand that. Well, I want you to be able to put it on the big screen.
Your shirt says.
Okay, there we go.
Versus time. There's a scene showing 5 Super Bowl winner Tom Brady getting a massage. Then his 11-year-old son comes in the room and asks him if he can check his fantasy football standings.
That was like
I was
years
wondering if
ago.
I could check my fantasy team.
What do I get?
You know, Jack, everything comes in cost, bud.
The second kiss shared by father and son prompted tweets from viewers using words like very disturbing and uncomfortably long. So we asked New Yorkers what they thought.
I think at a certain age, it's like, okay, you can kiss him on the cheek, you can give him a hug,
Disturbing and uncomfortably long. So we asked New Yorkers what they thought.
I think it's a little weird that he's sitting there.
New Yorkers what
getting
they
rubbed down with
prompted
a-
tweets from viewers using words like very disturbing and uncomfortably.
It was a little long, but as you see, the kid
very
wiped it off
disturbing
like
and
it was gross.
uncomfortably long. So we asked New Yorkers what they thought.
He wiped it off like it was really gross.
Yeah, it's a little much if you have to wipe off a kiss.
Well, he wasn't trying to hide it. His gay friend there that was rubbing him didn't seem to mind. That was a little faggy.
Well, I mean, he gets rub downs. I understand. He's a player in the NFL. I understand. But what was brought up was the
Only player in the NFL.
But it also said 5-time winner. So it was at least 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah, it was 2-3 years ago. Yeah, right. But this guy just made that little funny video because of that video. And there are others. There are tons.
I'm sure there is.
Now that you made me search it.
No, I didn't make you search anything. You did this
Made
of
me
your own
search it,
accord. You, for some reason,
called
after the Super Bowl, went looking for Tom Brady kitty porn for some reason.
All right, so
I'll start. Oh, do you want to go first?
No.
Unlike me, when after the Super
Talking
Bowl,
about that
I
touching moment
searched
between Tom Brady and
who
son.
was closer with wins.
Moments after Brady secured his 10th trip to the Super Bowl. Ever so nicely, Brady asks a guard if he can talk to his 13-year-old son, Jack. He hugs the boy, and you can hear him say, "I love you, kiddo." Jack is Brady's son with actress Bridget Moynihan. And look, she
with
congratulated on his victory, writing, "Could not be more proud. Tom Brady said he would do it, and he did." Young Jack does not live with Brady, but is said to be very close to Gisele Bundchen and his two half-siblings. Brady's wife Gisele tweeted this photo of her celebrating at home with children Vivian and Benjamin. The Super Bowl.
This is what I'm saying. I've been saying.
that kid might not even
many
been here.
years now. Why does that even matter?
What?
Okay. That was news. This is news. This is what I'm saying. This is all.
Well, no, it
all
shouldn't be news. That's what I was saying
shouldn't
earlier.
be news. Because it's got nothing to do with football. That I didn't
What's
see
wrong with
anything
him saying "I love you, kiddo"?
I will go over and hug David right now and say I love you. That's something a father does to his son. I don't go over to David and put my tongue in his mouth where he has to go
Say
like
"I
that.
love you, kiddo." Maybe it would be okay. You have to say "I love you, kiddo" before you jam your tongue down his throat, so he knows it's being done out of love.
Oh.
You can't just jump right in there and just throw your tongue down his throat.
It's
That's
not
gross.
the whole like kissing your son thing. It's
That's
the
just
saying that,
gross.
oh, come on, that was just a peck. That's a little
Right.
weird to me.
Right. That's like David. Yeah, right. That's just a peck. That's not a peck. If you want to be homosexual with your kid, fine. Don't say it's just a peck. It's just a
It
peck.
might not be his kid, so.
Well,
So in that case,
that is fine. Oh, it's great.
Maybe it's his midget boyfriend.
But here,
maybe
I
his
would've been
boyfriend
fine.
has the. His
I
boyfriend
don't
might
think
have
if
the
anybody
Benjamin
could ever
Buttons
talk
disease.
about it again. If Tom Brady didn't immediately after the kid gave him a peck say, "Oh, come on, that was a peck, come back." You know, I see that in porn. I watch porn, and when you know the daddy-daughter videos and
you watch porn?
Come back, baby. That was just a peck, and then they're like,
You forgot this bird.
disturbing. Disturbing.
Then stop watching it.
I can't stop. I like the song because I want Tom Brady to kiss me like his son. Billboard chart-topping tuna will be by next month.
I will.
I want to kiss like Tom Brady.
I'll say Tom Brady gets all his stuff, calculates, and everything taken away from him if it turns out he's molesting his kids.
Well, yeah.
But it's going to take a lot more than a made-up video on the fucking internet for me to go, Tom Brady's a pedophile.
You just watch the live version from 5 years
How
ago.
do I know that wasn't manipulated? How do I know that's even Tom Brady there?
True. He just looks like the greatest guy of all time.
I don't know. They didn't zoom in. I couldn't see Tom Brady's face.
You can tell by his voice it's Tom Brady.
Right. You can tell by his queer fucking ass. That was just a peck, baby. Come get me.
That was just a peck.
Come get me,
All right.
boy.
Hey, you know what we're going to do now, tomorrow? I'm going to Google Aaron Rodgers erotical fucking child molestation videos and see how many I come up with Aaron Rodgers.
Standing there with 3 championship belts, 2 around his arms and 1 on his waist.
3 championship belts and a cock ring.
He might have one. We don't know.
Yeah, it's around his son's dick. I don't think Aaron Rodgers has got a son, which would make
All
it
right.
even
I
more.
put in. Okay, no, hold on.
If Aaron Rodgers is going around kissing children, he doesn't have any.
I put in Aaron Rodgers kiss his son. Okay? I got him
Aaron
kissing.
Rodgers does not have any sons.
Aaron Rodgers' father commits, son is estranged from family. Okay? Visit parents after brother shaming. Father of the NFL star, Aaron
Dave?
Rodgers' family rift.
Dave, you need to put in a different search. Aaron Rodgers does not have a son. So
Right.
you're not going to get any pictures or anything of that because he has no sons.
Right.
Just put Aaron Rodgers kissing boys. And I'm afraid to search this on my computer. I don't want the FBI coming to my house.
And again, we get pictures of Tom Brady kissing people. And we don't get any.
Oh, know what that means? Aaron Rodgers is Tom Brady.
Oh, he's kissing his mom. He's kissing Dana. He's banging Olivia Munn. What?
Banging.
Yeah, he's kissing Dana. Okay. Rob, I'm having a hard time finding anything, even a cartoon, inappropriately.
Because you're fucking not trying hard enough.
Oh, I'm trying.
Dig into the dark web, Dave.
I'm digging. I'm there. But this is Google. All I had to do was put fucking this into YouTube. Okay, we're going to YouTube. All right. Same search. All right. We'll go there. We'll do the same thing, the same way I came across this. I came across it in Deadpool's show. Somebody interrupted.
Aaron Rodgers nude.
And they paid their money.
Made me do. I just Googled Aaron Rodgers nude. David, do you want to see a picture of Aaron Rodgers nude?
No, I don't. But there again, you put in Aaron Rodgers kissing boys, you come up with 5-6 nothings. Okay, but you come up with Tom Brady kissing boys, little boys. I'm not getting anything.
I'm not going to Google anything that says kissing boys.
Mall rap clip. You got. Do you want to know why Chevy Chase will never work again?
I do. Because he's old? He went out with this bitch?
Who?
I can't
Aaron Rodgers?
Huh?
Who, Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
He's dated some hot women.
Yeah, I can't think of her name. She's a fucking actress. I want to say Jessica Fox, but it's not her.
Megan Fox?
Not Jessica Fox. Whatever.
Megan Fox?
Megan Fox, but it's not her.
Okay, here
Now
is.
I gotta pee.
Does that mean we're ending? Oh, okay. You come back.
Watch NFL games live all season long with YouTube TV.
Aaron Rodgers gets kissed on the head by a random fan and reacts in the perfect way. Country. That's why he maintains a primary residence in Los Angeles during the offseason, where he's significantly less high profile and thus less noticeable. However, that's not really possible during football season while he's living in Wisconsin. A random fan kissed Aaron on the forehead, and the guy didn't even flinch. It literally looked like he was on set for The Office with his reaction. Let me know in the comments below if you would have reacted the same way. The video was taken at the Packers' annual Welcome Back luncheon. Rodgers was initially embarrassed, but reacted very calmly by throwing a thumbs up to the camera once he came to terms with what just happened. In a recent interview, he said he's tried to keep his public persona and his private life separate while admitting that he needed to take down some of those walls he put up in the first place. Man, kudos to Rodgers for being such a good sport about it, and extra credit for deadpanning the camera so magnificently. I have to ask, what's the craziest thing a stranger has done to you? Let me know in the comments below. For all the best game and sports news highlights, make sure to subscribe, and while you're at it, make sure to shop at our new Fumble store. It's Labor Day weekend, so all the t-shirts are 50% off.
What the hell are you listening to? Her name is Olivia Nunn. Num 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 num.
Okay, can't find anything, bro.
You're not looking. Hey, random food time.
Can't find them.
The actress's name is Olivia Nunn.
Olivia Nunn?
Mum, M-U-N. It's pretty hot.
Olivia Mum.
Like, evidently, he was going out with her before. What's her name?
Munn, M-U-N-N?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen her in some
She's
stuff.
hot.
I've seen her in some movies, some shows.
Yeah.
Couple shows.
And oddly, he's only kissing beautiful women.
Hey, we can't all be Tom Brady and have all the pretty young boys after us, can we?
Just saying. I mean,
I'm just saying, Dave, if it were true, don't you think the man be in jail? Or at least DCF be
I'm not
involved and
saying
take the
he's
kids
a
away?
child molester. I'm not saying that he's doing inappropriate things.
People are just
kind of sounds like you are.
They're finding it weird.
Who gives a shit what people find weird?
You didn't find what you watched weird.
Nope.
You didn't find that weird?
No. I came from a family that showed affection, so no. What I would have found weird is if he put his fucking hand on his dick while he was kissing him, or cupped his butt while he was kissing him.
But then this is what brings into question too.
Went up his shirt.
We only asked him if he can check his fantasy league thing.
Right.
Why does he have to call him in?
Imagine if he wanted to do something else. That probably would have been a blowjob.
Probably there's something else would have probably happened if the cameras weren't there. Plain and simple.
Dad,
Right.
Can I watch
Now,
Showtime?
Could you take that into the other room and throw it away or whatever? Okay. Hey, Dad, can you do the mass health thing for me? I didn't say sit here with my legs open. You know, I'm naked, laying on a board. Go. What are you going to do for me, David? You know. And then when David comes over, gives me a kiss. You know, a little peck. I love you, Dad. You know, type of deal. Well, that was just a peck. I want more. There's something, Rob, I don't feel your father ever did that with you.
No, my father was an Irish man. Of course he didn't.
What's Tom Brady? He's a man. No matter what he is.
My father didn't show affection to anybody in his
Either
family.
did mine, but my father
He showed
would
affection to everybody but people in his family.
My father, mothers and sisters, that's a totally different thing. You know, mothers, sisters, I've kissed every one of my sisters, never on for a couple of seconds or whatever.
People
you know,
in glass houses
even they hate me. They hate me 2 years ago. I, hugged and kissed Winky. You know, a couple of weeks back, I saw my sister
How did
Candy.
this start?
I gave her
Because
a
you won a Super Bowl? You went on a witch hunt?
I love you. You know, my mom, I do that.
Witch hunt.
Every once in a while, my mom gets in the mood.
Stop fucking talking.
I'm getting a headache. And then she says,
I'm getting a headache.
So I give my mom a hug and I give her a kiss. That's normal, okay? But I would find it very weird if I'm giving my mom a kiss and I'm hugging her. She said, that was just a peck. I want more. I would say, Mom, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's the dementia or whatever, but you are not getting anything more than that.
I would tongue Betty. Sorry. You started out on a witch hunt. You got your dirt. Go public with it, I guess. What triggered this? What triggered you to do this?
I was sitting in watching Deadpool.
And all of a sudden you went, I know, I'll look for Tom Brady videos of him kissing his kids.
No. We were jamming, I am blue, wow, blue. And on that Deadpool show, why he's allowed to play music that doesn't get shut down is because on his Twitter page, you pay $5 on Sunday nights. This is why you didn't enjoy his show that night, is because it was all no-name things that nobody knew. On Sunday nights, it's all you can put any song down, you request any song, you pay $5 donation. Okay? But you say I paid $5 for Blue. Okay?
You're not answering the question, dude.
Well, I'm answering your question. Then other people can pay
a long time to do it.
Other people can pay more money to interrupt your video. Now I'll go
to do with Googling Tom Brady kissing a kid.
Okay. Now listen. I am Blue, and I'm in here. He's saying my name, and we're having a party. Then the video gets interrupted. Somebody paid extra money, more money than the person paid to get Blue to get put on the show. And it comes on that Tom Brady video, the cartoon we watched. And I was dying laughing, and that's how it started. And then I go over, I'm trying to show you the link. You're telling me I don't want to hear about it, and I can't read anything you're talking about, and this and that. And then as I was watching that, I scrolled down a little bit, and then I see the actual video that this was all made about. So of course I'm curious. I'm going to click on. I'm going to say, okay, this has got to be
later. You're still talking about it.
This is a guy like me. I'm making cartoons up. I don't like Tom Brady. I was just like you. I was saying, and then I see a CBS News report, and I seen what I seen, and it was disturbing to me.
And again, I'm not
calling him a child molester. I'm not saying any of that.
That's what that was.
What? That was that child. Well,
without the noise.
Yeah, the first one. The first one, yes.
That was the peck. That was that. That's
when he called him back, Rob. Open mouth. Okay. You're going to make me watch it one more time, are we not?
You're going to watch it one more time because evidently you want to beat off to it.
No. I've got to go.
You said, did my father kiss me like that? My father never kissed me.
But you're saying you came from a family.
Have I kissed Joshua like that? Yes.
With open mouth.
He didn't have his mouth open.
We were watching the same thing.
Yes, and you're seeing mouth open because you want to.
Okay.
I saw a man going mwah to his kid.
David, help me here.
He's not impartial.
Okay.
You've never kissed your son like that. You've never gone, come here, mwah, I love you.
Yeah, I've done that.
That's what that was.
I've done that, okay.
In a documentary called Tom versus Time.
Say it again?
There's a scene
That's
showing
what that was.
I'm counting. No, hush.
I love you.
I am doing a documentary report.
If he can check his fantasy football standings.
I was wondering if I could check my fantasy team.
What do I get?
He asks if he could check his fantasy football team. He says, "What do I get?"
What do I get?
Reluctantly,
What's over me? I want a kiss. You've never kissed your kid.
Boy is clearly uncomfortable because he knows there is a huge camera filming him. The boy is now 11.
Wouldn't you be nervous?
Tired of kissing this grown man.
Going, Dad, somebody named Dave is going to think you're a perv because you're kissing me because this camera is recording us.
Oh, Tom Brady, shut it down.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not doing the
Tom Brady
agree to disagree thing. I'm just not seeing anything wrong
in the
with it.
room and asks him if he can check
Now,
his
if he
fantasy
grabbed his little head and started going, yeah, that's a problem. I saw a man going, mwah, I love you, son.
What do I get?
Now, if he's right there, no would have been wrong. What do I get? And the kid goes, "What do you want?" And if he would have said a blowjob, that's wrong.
What do I get?
A blowjob.
There you go, Jack.
What are you slow motioning it now?
No, they are. The boy does look more than disgusted.
Breaking it down frame to frame.
Okay, now we've gone from that kiss. He's walking away.
It's like we're breaking down the Zapruder film.
Oh, Jack,
We're breaking down the Zapruder film. I can't even pronounce that right. The Zapruder film. We're seeing who shot Kennedy. His head went back into
Jack. Everything comes at a cost.
Back into the left. Back into the left. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Come on, that was funny, man.
Jack, everything comes at a cost.
Have you ever seen the movie fucking JFK? You're doing that now.
The second kid shared by father and son included tweets from viewers using words like.
Using words like what?
Hold on.
No, I want to know what words was he using.
I am pausing it and doing a count. Hold on.
Tweets from viewers
He is
using
at
words.
lips now. Okay, I'm gonna push play in 1 1000, 2 1000.
No, see, because that means nothing. Because you can pause a video.
Open mouth.
You can slow a video down. You can slow a video down. That doesn't mean
I didn't
anything.
slow a video down. I did not
nothing.
slow a video
Means
down.
nothing.
3,000, and the kid is wiping his. What do I get? What do I get? Everything.
Client to get the individual, the child,
I would say you go
or at least not
public
protest.
with this. You run with this. Just do me a favor. Keep my name out of it. Now, if it turns out that Tom Brady is a piece of shit fucking child molester, I hope they take all his rings and stick them up his ass. To me, no matter how many times you show that to me, I see nothing wrong with that. He didn't cup the kid's balls. He was not tonguing him.
Okay.
And just because you people don't show each other affection is not my problem. I've kissed on the mouth longer than he just kissed his kid.
No, we've never.
Fuck you, I did. I almost made out with your ass. He didn't have his mouth open. He was doing that. His mouth was open because he was fucking talking with it.
You've made me do it. You've made me do it. I'm now downloading.
I'm not making you do anything.
No, I'm downloading the video.
I'm not watching it anymore. You seem to be on this thing today. We just want to keep going over and over and over. It's the same bullshit all fucking day with you. First it was the stupid Aaron Rodgers MVP thing. Then it was the phantom penalty. And now it's this.
No, I found the cartoon to be funny.
Clearly. All right, the cartoon may have been made today. Clearly that video was older. The kissing video.
5 years ago, right? Yeah.
If there was any truth to anything going wrong in that house, I don't care who the fuck he is. Whether he's Tom Brady, the president.
All right, understand
those
that.
children would be yanked from that house in a second. You've had
whoever he
dealt
was.
with DCF before. I've dealt with DCF before. They will not fucking hesitate to take your kids.
And that's not what we're discussing. What we're discussing is, was that disturbing?
No.
And you say it's not disturbing.
No.
I, as a father, find it
No,
disturbing.
not as a father. You're looking at it as someone who's looking for Tom Brady to have some little flaw because he's so fucking perfect. You're looking for something.
No.
Yes.
No, I'm not.
What I saw was, mwah, I love you. What you saw was, that's what you saw. Two different views of the same video. I saw a man taking his kid and went, mwah, I love you. You saw a makeout session that lasted 3 minutes.
And as a father,
And look,
I've never once, as a father, and you as a stepdad, I never once saw you fucking laying on a thing, getting a massage. And
I
said,
would never get a massage for one.
Right. And I've never seen you ever say to Joshua, and like I have never said to David, well, what do I get?
That's normal in your house. You just said earlier, Tom Brady is a fucking athlete. So there's people pulling on parts of him every day.
I understand.
So that's normal in his house. It's normal for the kid to walk into the room and see another man rubbing his father.
Okay, and it's normal for him to say to his son, what do I get?
Yes, I've done it.
So you
Can I have a cookie? What do I get? What do you want? A kiss. Okay, there you go. You got a kiss. Go get your fucking cookie.
All right. Then that would be fine. Okay.
It doesn't make me a fucking pedophile.
And I would agree with that. Okay.
I just kissed Joshua. Hello.
We're not having this discussion. My discussion is the second callback. The callback for when, that was
and
just
that to me, still nothing wrong.
You know what you got to do around here to get what you want. And then
do like your mommy
open
do.
Mouth.
Do like your mama do.
Open mouth. The kid clearly does not look like, okay, he's wiping it off and this and that. So there was saliva exchanged.
Yes, there was saliva. Didn't you see me when I was making out? I went, kiss my hand. Yes, it was wet. So I wiped it off. I just saw Joshua on Christmas.
Yeah.
The kid is fucking 29 years old. I kissed him hello.
No problem. You didn't ask him also.
The only difference was there wasn't a man rubbing me and I wasn't nude with a towel around me. That's the part I find disturbing. But again, because he is an athlete, that's probably normal in his household. Would I stand around with a towel on? No. Would I let somebody else rub my body? No. But I'm not an athlete. Okay. Would I kiss my son and my daughter? Good morning, hello. Yes, I would.
And so what? And I don't find anything wrong with that. I find nothing wrong with the first 5 fucking seconds or whatever. Where it goes wrong is when you call him back for something. I mean, all he wanted was his fantasy football team checked by his father, who is the greatest quarterback of all time.
Imagine what would have happened if he wanted a fucking cookie.
Right. If he wanted a car or something like that, it would probably
give me a car. You know what you got to do to get a car. You know what you got to do to get a car. Why are you making me defend this fucker? All day. All fucking day. I've had to defend Tom Brady.
Because he's the MVP.
He is. I can admit it. Am I a fan? No.
Of the Super Bowl, maybe. Yeah.
I'm not going to look at him and go, oh, look at him making out with his kid just because I don't like him.
I get it.
He wasn't making out with his kid.
I was enjoying Deadpool.
Doesn't make him gay. Doesn't make him a child molester.
A funny cartoon. A funny cartoon about Tom Brady beating up his wife. We know he didn't do that. He wouldn't slap her around because she'd probably kick his ass.
She'd fuck him up.
All right. Thought it was funny. Happened to gander over and saw that there's other people. Okay.
Dave,
now, This is hate.
Dave,
There's a
hold
bunch
on,
of
hold
haters
on.
out
Hold on.
there. Okay.
Look at the time.
Yeah.
Look at
Okay.
how much of your life you have wasted on this. We started this conversation at 11:30. Look at the time. And the majority of this conversation has been about this stupidity.
Well,
And it just, let me break it down for you. Remember that thing that was going around? Is the dress blue? Is the dress brown? Remember that fucking shit?
No.
There was a thing on the internet or Facebook where they would show people a picture of a dress. Some people said it was brown. Some people said it was blue. This is the same thing. I say it was a peck, a lovingly kiss from a father to a son. You said it was a proverbial fucking perverted makeout session.
No, I didn't. Not say that.
Kind of did. You went open mouth and went.
Open mouth. Yeah, first. And now I rewatched it a few times and this and that. What I'm disputing is now, I don't know. I just found it a little disturbing, the open mouth thing. I guess that's normal.
I didn't see that. I did not see an open mouth.
I guess for Tom Brady and you, that's normal. To me, that's not normal.
But I didn't see an open mouth. I saw a blue dress.
Okay.
I saw a blue dress.
That's because secretly you want to be his little son.
No, I saw, because
Yeah,
I'm in
secretly,
there.
I want to kiss like
have
Tom Brady
blinders on.
kisses.
See, I'm not like that. Do I like him as a quarterback? Sure, I do. No,
Sure.
that was blind. That was blinders. I wasn't doing your father. That was blinders. I'm not going in it with.
I thought you were doing spirit fingers. I'm cool. Right? You want to be
with
gay?
blinders? Those are blinders.
Oh.
Do I think he's come far as a quarterback? Fuck yeah. Like I said, I watched him play college ball. He fucking sucked. And if that man, when he is inducted into the Hall of Fame, doesn't thank fucking Bill Belichick, sorry, I almost swallowed my cough drop, doesn't thank Bill Belichick for all his success, he's a fucking dick. And that'll be the day I call him a fucking dick.
And he's already said that.
No, he has not.
YouTuber. Why Tom Brady left Patriots?
That's not what I'm talking about.
The main reason Brady left the Patriots is because the two sides couldn't agree on a multi-year contract that would allow Brady to retire with the organization. The Patriots were able to build
He
the
wanted
dynasty.
more money. They wouldn't give it to him, so he left. What the fuck point is that? That
Okay.
has nothing to do with Belichick.
And he has said now that where he is at, this and that, you know, him and Belichick the last few years were not dating as well as maybe Bill was refusing to give him kisses on, you know, more than a little peck. I'm thinking that's what it might be.
No,
but in all seriousness, right? He's not going to. Tom Brady is not going to.
And that's the day you'll hear me say Tom Brady can kiss my ass.
Tom Brady in his head is football.
Because people are going like nowadays, oh, the Patriots suck now without Tom Brady. No, the Patriots suck because for some reason they thought Cam Newton would help them. I don't know who thought that up. Maybe Bill wanted to say, look, I'll take another shitty quarterback and turn him into a fucking winner. Well, it didn't work with fucking Cam Newton because Cam Newton's a stupid ass.
And it took Tom Brady 2 years under Bill. 2 years he got to. So Tom Brady's first year, he was not like the greatest quarterback of all time.
No.
So you got to give Bill a chance with whoever he does pick for the future of the team. You got to give him at least 2 years.
Hopefully, Cam Newton ain't his chance.
Tom Brady produced
Cam Newton blows,
just like we thought.
But what you're looking at,
I thought, but a lot of other people didn't think.
That player is that player today because of the coaching. Because you look at him in fucking college, and then you look at him now, you're going, that is not the same fucking asshole who fucking played for Michigan.
I just heard Tom Brady say today that he was like awesome in college. Everybody was telling him this.
I heard, but he didn't say he was awesome.
You heard how good he was. He said he was okay.
He was not good.
Well, it took me 2 years to realize that I was that good as I was in college. And he was kind of saying, basically, it took me a couple of years to get used to this NFL thing, and I became
great. He sucked. That's not him saying he was great. I was saying he was not good in college.
No, he didn't say. I did not once. I heard once he got adjusted in the NFL, he was as good as he was after 2 years in the NFL and learning and this and that from coaching and this and that.
That's not what I heard. I heard
he was as good as he was in college because he learned to develop and figure things out and blah, blah, blah. And he stepped up a level or two.
Again, you only heard what you wanted to hear. I heard him saying that he was, with coaching, was better than he was in college. That's what I got from what he was saying.
Oh, okay. Not that he was good. He thinks he was good in college. He played in front of 40,000 fans. He played this and that.
Yeah, at the big house. Yeah,
I played for one of the best teams in the nation. We had to play. We had to play Ohio State.
Michigan has one of the biggest stadiums. Michigan, 60,000 easily fit in there, no problem.
And he played in front of them, so he was all adjusted to all that because he was so great in college.
No, that's not what he said. He didn't say he was great in college. He was just used to it because he played in a big school. All the pressure. He was talking about the pressure. The 60,000 people. The fucking house is fucking loud. It's fucking loud.
Right.
He didn't win a championship with Michigan. No. Brian Greasy's kid won a championship with Michigan.
Yeah. I have a piece of his underwear or something on a card.
Brian Greasy was better than Tom Brady.
He was.
Tom Brady is better in the NFL than Brian Greasy was.
I don't know. I'm not too sure about that.
Okay.
Still not too sure. It hasn't come down. It hasn't come down yet.
Well, it has to come down because I don't even think Brian Greasy plays anymore.
I'm sorry. I don't throw the word GOAT around that easily.
I do.
All the rest
either. But when somebody wins 7 Super Bowls, I kind of have to. When someone goes to 10 Super Bowls, I kind of have to. When someone takes 2 teams, one of them not being that good, and takes them to the Super Bowl the first year he's there. What?
The New England Patriots, I said. You said
they weren't that good when he took over the Patriots.
One team wasn't.
They were building. Hey, where'd you go? Hey, I think this show is over. We have lost the boob. He's trying to come back. His father must have shut your alarm off. Did your father shut your internet off again? I can't
that connection.
Get you back. Technical problems. I don't know why you keep coming and going.
Oh, from that thing again.
said, did your dad shut you off again? Damn kid won't shut up. Gotta shut that internet down. What's all that yelling? All that yelling downstairs. All that
Right
fucking
underneath my
noise.
mother's
I can't take it. All that noise. Talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady kissing his kid. Tom Brady kissing his kid for the last 3 years. Jesus Christ, talk about something else.
Maybe he wants me to come up and give him a peck.
So he can call you right back in. That wasn't enough.
I'm just saying, I've seen you guys. Like I said, there's no love. There was no love in your guys' house. I used to think your freaking wife's name was Cunt because you called her the cunt word so many times. I thought that was her pet name. Now I know it's because she was like, David, plug your ears. I'm going to call your mother a cunt.
I said it 3 times.
Marty said 3 times, right?
No, but that was your father. I was being your father. Your father's saying it. I didn't actually say it because I don't like using that word.
I don't like using that word, right?
But your dad used it so much, I used to think it was her pet name. Like I said, you said, did my father kiss me? No, my father didn't show me any kind of fucking love whatsoever the whole time I was growing up. Maybe when I was a baby, I don't know. I was too young to remember it.
So, physiologically, or whatever that word is, I'm psychologically looking at it. Maybe you wanted him to
Hold on, let me break it to you this way. When David was a baby,
yep.
Everybody has done this. You're laying on the floor, you got your baby up, you're going, hello, and you bring your baby down, go, and you
yep.
get your baby up, then you bring your baby back up.
Yep.
Next thing you know, you're zerbirding their belly.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Baby has no control.
But why is that okay to kiss your little baby for like a minute? But now, would it be creepy if the kid was 16? Yes.
Okay. Creepy the kid is like 12 and 13. And if you look at the kid himself.
He thought it was weird.
Clearly uncomfortable.
Yes.
Cameras are around.
That was not your argument. I said clearly the kid, because he did that.
He's uncomfortable
and he was a little like.
And my argument.
There's like fucking cameras here, man. What the fuck? And then there's some weird, and the weirdest. I told you the weirdest part of that video is the dude fucking just sitting there rubbing Tom Brady. That to me was the weirdest part of that video.
You don't. Did you hear any of the words coming out of either of the two adults?
I've done that. Daddy, Rob, could I get a cookie? What are you going to give me? I do that to Braley.
Okay, now
Dina gets a kiss goodbye. Dina gets a kiss goodbye. I go, hey, what about me?
And after that peck, bye. Have you ever called any one of them back and said, that wasn't enough. That was just a peck?
Yes.
You have.
Yes.
You physically have said to another person.
I've said, you call that a kiss?
And then you go back in. Open mouth.
Again, didn't see an open mouth. I don't know how you're seeing an open mouth. I saw the back of his head. And no, I don't want to watch it again.
No,
why do we keep coming back to this? I thought we were done.
You brought us back to it. I didn't.
No, you did. I was talking about Tom Brady not thanking Bill Belichick if he gets into the Hall of Fame. Then all of a sudden we're back to this.
Yeah. All right. And we have to end this. So.
Dave, there's somebody in your room.
Where? I'm right here. Oh yeah, David, he's putting stuff away.
But you should use
trying
the
to leave
internet for
Give me
good.
a good night kiss.
Stop using the internet for evil.
I was enjoying Deadpool. I was digging this. I am blue. I am blue.
Maybe not watch it Deadpool anymore.
I am blue. I am blue. I am blue. And I was all excited because he said my name. Yeah.
And he went, now we're going to spend the rest of the day trashing Tom Brady's career.
No, he moved on right after. He was like,
well, you should
what
probably
is
get
this?
the cue
And
from him.
everybody in the room was like laughing and stuff like that. And Deadpool was like, what? Deadpool.
You having a stroke?
No, David makes Deadpool. Because when I say the word pull, it comes out sounding like pool, and
kind of like Tony Romo with cheese.
Yeah, cheese. Yeah, right.
The cheese.
But my lips are so used to saying pool or giving Tom Brady kisses that. Anyways. So I'm enjoying Deadpool.
It's from giving Tom Brady kisses.
And I'm gigging it out, and I'm having a good time, and Rob's dinging me and going, "You're alive," and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing something." I didn't want to tell you I was over at Deadpool.
I knew you were already.
I'm doing breaking news.
For some reason, whenever you go there,
I was lying to you. I was watching
when
Deadpool.
you go there, I get an invite to it, and I don't know why.
No, I try to set because tonight was the night I wanted you to come in because tonight's the night you enjoy. You would probably have a good time. Yeah. They weren't Tom Brady bashing. The only thing Deadpool said about it was, what was the most disturbing thing during this whole time was I was holding Tom Brady's balls in my hand, and he had 2 footballs.
That is disturbing.
That was what and he moved on. So it wasn't like I was in a chat room or I was hanging out on the internet and I was searching for this stuff.
I don't know.
I seen it. I seen the cartoon video. I thought it was funny, wanted to download it so I was going to, play it tomorrow, 60 at 6. I was going to say, hey, look at this funny thing because, we're going to discuss Tom. I didn't expect us to get into a very long conversation about this.
I didn't. I was saying goodbye.
So I then said
3 hours ago, I was saying goodnight.
Right. And so then as I'm downloading the video, I saw that disturbing video and I was like, the hell is this?
It's not disturbing.
But for me, it was disturbing. See, you're allowed your opinion. You're allowed your opinion. You've said it 5 or 6 times in this conversation. You're allowed your opinion. I'm allowed my opinion.
I said you're seeing something I'm not. Blue dress, red dress,
right?
Brown dress,
right. So I
thought the disturbing thing in that video was the guy rubbing Tom Brady. That was disturbing to me.
And if you want me to get onto the subject of right and wrong, okay, what am I ready to say? I'm about ready to say something. What am I going to say? Because you've known me fucking 30 years.
I'm not a psychic.
Vietnam. It was right. It was wrong. 30 years we had that discussion. Okay? Sorry. I don't care where you are, what you did. It was wrong to go in and rape that fucking young girl.
Yes, it was wrong, but you weren't there.
But I wasn't. There you go. And here you're going to bring that.
And I said I wouldn't have fucked the young kid. I might have fucked the older one, but I definitely would not have fucked the child. I know. I don't care where I am. No one's going to make me fuck a child.
Right.
I may have gone for the older one. But
either way, I'm sorry. I agree with Michael.
You don't think a place like that scrambled their minds and they just didn't know what they were doing?
And again, okay, understandable. How
many friends do you have to see blow up?
You have that look at it. I had a different look at it, and I've always have, and you always will.
I
And we
haven't
agree
met a
with that.
Vietnam vet or a vet has not come back from combat without some kind of fucking shit wrong with them. They're still fucked in the head.
Yeah.
They saw
Oh,
some
yeah,
shit.
agreeable.
They saw some shit and did
Agreeable.
some shit.
I agree. And how many times have we had this discussion over the last
You're
past 30
thinking I would be the guy. Come on, let's rape these kids. No, I wouldn't have been.
Right.
And it went,
At the
dude,
time, because
why are
we
you
knew
fucking
what-
a little kid when there's a nice older one there?
Yeah. So here, but I'm saying we've had the discussion, and I could use it with the same thing here. We both see something differently, and that's
Like
what's
in
great
Platoon.
about a friendship, because you haven't really hung up on me. You know, we're having a discussion. That's what people.
There's a
do. They
scene
have-
like that in Platoon as well, where they
I
are doing something.
right now,
And
254.
Charlie Sheen's guy said, "You guys are a
I
bunch of
think
fucking
that
animals."
Tom Brady molests his kid. No, I don't think that.
It kind of
Okay.
sounds like you do.
I don't believe that. Do I find it disturbing to me? Yes. Me as a father, I don't think that, an
But
open
that, again,
mouth
I said
like
that's
that.
because you didn't grow up like that. Like I said, I just saw my not even my son, my stepson, 29. I went, oh,
saying
my
I
boy's
didn't
here.
grow
And I
up
gave
like
him,
that.
I said, hey, my boy's here. I grabbed him by
If
the
you've been to a copy, you've been to a copy. You can't say you've never been to a copy where we all kiss and this and that and la la la. And
No.
you've never been to a family function?
I've been to a family function. I didn't see much kissing going.
Well, see, maybe you should stop making out with my sister in a closet. You
That's
could have
probably
came
why I
out,
didn't see it.
and,
I was in
and
the
you could have
closet making
seen.
out, or making out and under the Christmas tree.
You could have seen that we all. I grew up like that. I give my sister a hug. Tammy, Lizzie, Laura, Winky, this and that. Aunts, uncles.
I'm talking about your family.
Uncle, this and that. We gave
Your
affection.
family. I'm talking about you and your son and your wife. You
Yeah, well,
your
because
wife.
my son would. Well, yeah, but I tell my son every day, "I love you, miss you, good night." We still do that. We've done it for 24 years. I
Nothing
stopped
wrong with
giving
that.
hold on. I stopped giving him a kiss
But that's
goodnight
you.
at the age of 12, right around the age of this kid, because he started feeling uncomfortable about it. Not that okay, so you don't feel right,
and that's
clearly
between
right.
As long as he's not cupping his balls or shoving anything up the kid's ass.
Okay, but
as long as they
as
are
a
fine
father-
with it, it's
see,
nobody
that's
else's fucking business.
Right. But as a father, is it disturbing? Yes, it was disturbing because I see the look on the kid's face and stuff like that.
So you're saying if at 14 years old your kid wanted a kiss from you, say he had a bad day and he just wanted a kiss from his dad,
Just wanted
you
a
would
kiss
go,
and
no,
love you. I'd
that's
give it to him.
creeping me out. No, get the fuck away from me.
No, I would give him a kiss. I would give him a kiss.
So
I
that's
just
between
do.
those two.
I stopped giving David
The
kisses
kid-
and hugs.
As a
and stuff like
father,
that.
you know a kid will tell you, okay, enough's enough. If he still wants to kiss his father, there's nothing wrong with it.
He clearly didn't look like he
No,
really
I think it's the fact that there was a camera there. That's a little creepy too.
Hi, Bingo
yeah.
Beta Blocker.
Hey, Bingo Blinger Blocker.
Hey, how you
Bingo
doing?
Beta
Are you gonna make us famous like the last guy that popped in here?
Bingo Beta Blocker. I already take a beta blocker, so I don't think I should take another one.
I'll
It
take.
might make my heart blow up. But anyway,
I don't know. Hee
hee. Yeah. Hey, whoever you are, go away. We're having a discussion.
That's not how you gain viewers.
No, I gain people that someone goes hee. Fuck them. Don't want them. Go away.
It's they're answering your question. I don't know. He.
No, they were answering your question.
Oh, what was my question?
I don't know. Are you going to make us famous?
Oh.
Then they answered it like an adult. Hee.
He's from Germany. There you go. See? Just like the football guy back in the old Block TV days. He's from Germany. It's common.
Say hi to the Fuhrer. Hey, who am I?
The boob has nothing to do with this. Remember, this is Sports Rob. Sports Rob.
So anyway.
Sorry, we're just getting he
thinks Tom Brady molested his children.
Guy for a second. Let me do the boob stuff. He's very inconsiderate, and he thinks it's okay to kiss young boys on the mouth. So just hang out if you're interested in our discussion. Just hang
We're
here.
talking about kissing young boys.
I think you're fine. You can stay here. You're from Germany.
If you're a young boy, please leave. Save yourself now.
I like Germany. Germany never did nothing to me.
I think Dave likes young boys as well.
I'm just saying. I'm you know, how you gain viewers and people to watch you. You don't tell them, okay, get the fuck out.
All right. First of all, listen. Sorry, I'm from Germany. It's common for this to say he.
How do we know? I don't live in Germany. Do you?
I watched the Nuggets Heroes. I never heard Schultz go he.
I have.
Then it must be fucking true.
Right, it must be.
It's so common. Google it. Google it, Dave. You were very quick to Google Tom Brady Frenching his kid. Google if it's common to go he in Germany. And what does it mean in German? Does he mean something else in German? Maybe he means, hello, friend. Stop fucking yelling at me.
I'm on the Google.
He says we don't say hi. We say he. Well, we don't say hi either. We say hello. Hello.
Okay. So type of innuendo. It's a
noise.
It's a suitable way to flirt via texting and instant messaging. Girl, it was so much fun hanging.
Hey, Bungo Bingo Blocker. I know what he is insinuating. It's like a laugh. I'm not a fucking stupid fuck.
Giggle.
Yeah, it's like giggling. See? You don't have to explain to me what he means. I know what it means. I'm answering yes. I don't know what you're answering yes to. I don't know. Yes, we got an answer. Yes, I don't.
How do I get in the chat? I can't.
Was there a question? I didn't. We got a yes answer, but I don't know what the question was. Oh, did he just say yes? He thinks I'm stupid?
No, he's saying yes. He's agreeing with you on your stuff.
I said, do you think I'm stupid?
No,
yes, no.
He just said no.
Or her. I don't know if Bingo Beta Blocker is a he or her.
I think it's a girl.
I'm assuming so because there's a nice, I'm going to say cat.
There's a nice
cat. I wanted to say pussy, but I said cat. See? Their emoji is a cat. You can't see the emoji?
No, I can't see nothing. I can't even chat.
Can't chat. See, that happened to me when you were I was hosting you. See the little, can you see it now? Bingo Blade, a little kitty cat. See, and I called it a kitty cat.
Bingo,
I could have called it a pussy.
Because if it is a young lady, she's flirting with you.
Ooh. I'm old and gay. I'm sorry.
I got this. He usually has some type of innuendo. It is a suitable way to flirt via texting.
I'm gay.
Yeah, we kiss like this.
I'm gay and fat. I'm a bear. And we clearly have started off on the wrong foot. You're probably going to report me, but you got to remember, I really don't care.
What's his favorite food?
I'm 500 pounds. I weigh 400 pounds. All of it is my favorite food. Random food time.
Random food time. I'm a lover of the Doritos. You got them in.
I pizza, but not just because I'm Italian. I like pizza.
I clearly have issues.
I have a boner.
Well, it's nice. We've gotten off of Tom Brady being a weird pedo guy to flirting with a kitty cat.
Again, I don't know. It doesn't say how old they are, so. But my show clearly says that I am not for children. So.
Right. If you put in the thing for 18.
I did. Hopefully I did. I don't want to piss off any German mothers or fathers out there. So what time is it in Germany, and what part of Germany are you from?
Interacting with a lot of people from a lot of different places. And there got to be not that many people on at this time in the morning.
I think it's pretty cool that they're German and they speak English. That's awesome.
Well, they type English.
They type in English. Well, if they didn't speak English, how could they type in English? It's 9 a.m. Wow.
It's 9 a.m. here, and I live right in the middle, baby.
I've never heard of that part of Germany. Middle baby Germany. Have you, Dave, can you Google where middle baby Germany is, please?
I get right on that.
Thank you. There's quite a time difference.
How come I have Tom at Geraldine's?
What?
Hey, how come I have the vision of Tom where I all at Geraldine's, okay? Tom's out there dancing on the dance floor. Everybody's dancing on the dance floor. Some girl comes up to him and says, you were there. You had to have been there that night.
I live in the middle, baby.
She says, hey, I like your jeans. And she's looking at his ass, and he says, oh, yeah, they're Bugle Boys.
They're Bugle Boys. I remember that.
Remember, he like dances away.
Well, thank you. They're my Bugle Boys.
He's trying to flirt with him, and That's the vision that just came in my head when I read that. So
I'm not really flirting. I've been nothing but rude to this person. So
where do we know each other from? Well, he's actually right there in the other room.
I'm in his closet. I'm in his sex dungeon. He won't let me out.
Well, if you would like to know, if you're doing a documentary on Sports Rob and the Boob, Rob used to bang my sister. And he wanted to me at one point.
I gave it to her good.
He used to bang my sister, and but before
and
that,
his mother and his mother as well.
I wanted to date a woman. I wanted to date this girl, and
For
I
the
thought
first
it was
time,
hot,
he
exciting.
used to date just boys.
Rob had a friend who wanted to kill me with a sock full of batteries.
Or a
you were going to shoot me. You were going to shoot me with a bow and arrow.
I was going to say a crossbow. You're going to get you with a
you're going to shoot me with a crossbow, and I came out with a sock full of batteries. I was going to defend my castle.
Where do you know each other?
Oh, our mothers. That's where I came from. Where'd you come from, Rob?
They're from the United States. In a small town in Massachusetts,
right? And we
met in this town called Indian Orchard.
Comedians. That's where we know each other from.
From where?
Okay. I was confused.
And I worked in a garage one day, and Dave wanted an ass inspection. And we gave it to him.
Sorry.
We gave him the 9-point system, and he liked it.
America's wow, we're wild. We're wild over here. It's crazy over here.
I don't think we're wild. I don't think we're that wild.
Oh no, it is. You don't want to come here from Germany.
It's crazy. Hey, do you guys got the COVID over there?
I'm not gonna kiss you goodnight.
What are you looking at?
Hey,
David, we're talking to somebody from Germany.
We are. We actually having a conversation with somebody from Germany.
So they say. They're from Wild Baby, Germany. Oh, Middle Baby, sorry. Middle Baby, Germany.
Yeah, they got it over there. Of course, everybody got the corona.
I don't want it over here. I want it to go away. So we got a new president. That crazy guy's gone. We got a lazy guy now. His nickname is Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe Biden.
Rob, can you show up the hot picture of the cat so we can show David that we actually are talking to a person that's not him in our room?
I think it's probably David. David's probably catfishing us.
Oh, he's right here.
Congratulations.
Oh no, I'm not getting into the politics and talk. No.
Neither. I am neither. I am neither a Republican or a Democrat. I am
not
neither.
At 3:00 in the morning.
I just know that Donald Trump was a crazy fucking asshole, and I am so glad he's dead. But now you just made me ruin the perfect day, because now I just said the word Donald Trump. I'm trying to make it through a day where I don't have to hear or talk about Donald Trump anymore. And I almost made it. I did go 24 hours, though. I did make it 24 hours, but it still counts as the same day because I haven't gone to sleep yet. So it kind of fucking blows there. And see, once I start talking, see, I'm not that much of an asshole, see? But I will not flirt back because I'm still not sure you're not a 9-year-old girl from Germany. So I'm still just going to talk to you like I'm talking to you. So there will be no flirting or sexy talk. There will be no sexy talk.
All right. Let me wish you good night.
Good night, Rob.
Give your father a kiss.
No, he came in and said that. I'm not giving my dad a kiss. Love me, miss you, good night. And you heard, he felt it. You know what I'm saying? He felt. All right, good. Because we were just thrown out because we're not used to hearing he. You know.
Yeah, it was
to us, that's a young little girl or whatever, and this and that. So, you know, to us, that's he, and you know, we're old people, we're old men. You know,
we are. I'm 95.
I live in West Springfield, Massachusetts.
I'm 95. I look good for my age because I have virgins. I'm a cannibal.
Again, we don't know. You know, do you have an age? See, everybody comes to these rooms and they ask.
I do have age.
No. Here's the thing. I've been on many things in Twitch, and people come in.
See an ID.
But okay, I'm supposed to give my age, but how about them? You know, it's always nice. You know, it's always nice to know how old of a person you're talking to. Or whatever, because you never know these days, and it could be Tom Brady's kid.
Could be looking for someone to kiss.
24, Rob. There you go. That's that magic number, 24. That's okay. No, we can still talk to them.
I can still talk to you. That's okay. But poor you, it won't go on for any.
In the
won't
last
go further. I will only talk to you.
I'm not allowed to drive in a car with a girl that's 24 or a guy that's 24. I don't even know if you're a girl or a guy. But I'm not allowed to drive in a car.
By the pussycat. I think she already said she was a girl.
Oh, sorry. That's why they call me the boob. I'm not very bright.
But I think you said she was a girl. She never said she was a girl. I think you said she was a girl. I'm assuming she's a girl because she's got a picture of a little kitty cat.
Well, I sometimes put kitty cats on my profile pictures.
I don't.
And you do have a picture of Alfred E. Newman bent over with my name on his ass.
With my name tattooed on his ass.
No, it's a joke. Okay, see again. Then I gotta remember.
It breaks down in translation, Dave. Evidently.
See. How do you explain it? We funny.
What are you trying to explain?
We're funny. I'm going to explain it as it's a joke between, like sometimes me and Sports Rob, we forget that
how
people
old we are.
We've known each other forever, so that's a joke. It was a joke, a funny. See, now this is where our hee comes in.
Hee.
Yeah. Okay, Sports Rob and me, we've known each other. It's like it's a little joke thing. All right.
Like,
okay.
Kind of like I say, like for a girl or a woman, I can't date or won't date if I can have a child her age. I can definitely have a child your age. So, therefore, I would not be okay, and it would be inappropriate.
And that's a 24-year-old
for Dave to drive with them, because I can have a daughter your age, so Dave cannot drive with her.
No, that's because I have an ex-wife, and I used to be accused of many of things.
Who doesn't?
And yeah, that's a long story. So, because
I'm old enough to have.
Okay, no, I can't.
24 definitely is in that age bracket where I could have a daughter your age. So
yeah, and my son is.
Still don't know if you're a girl or a boy.
Yeah, David's in bed, but he's 25. My son is 25 years old. He finds us funny. And it's not just because it's his Uncle Rob and me. He just finds us funny. And not just looking.
Hilarious. We're hilarious.
But
this is the only way I can actually talk to women is right now.
I'm going to put this out. It's 3:20 a.m. So I'm going to bed. Because I can't now I have to be a little more quieter because David's right there and I'm going to be loud.
The baby's sleeping.
So follow Rob, and you can find out where we are, and
or not.
Yeah, what?
You said follow Rob, and I said or not.
Yes, we watched the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been discussing a little bit of the Super Bowl for a little while here.
A minute, and then we discussed the fact that Tom Brady kissed his son. And Dave can't seem to get off that.
No, I'm off of it. I've gone off of it.
But anyway, where we are, it is 3:16 in the morning, and I've been trying to add this conversation.
I'm very happy with it. I'm
since
not
11:30. I've been trying to say goodbye.
I wasn't happy with the ending, and that's just because I was rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs.
And I will say, if you want to follow me, go ahead, because you passed the test. I was rude to you. I swore at you, and you hung around for more, and I respect that. You didn't get all, oh, what an asshole.
See, that's why we do that. See, she did. He or she did already. See, that's what we do. I'm the boob, and I'm the nice guy. I will let anybody in, and that's probably why
I'm never nice, because I always feel people are out to get me. So the fact that you hung around after the bad start we had, still don't know if you're a man or a woman. doesn't care.
It doesn't matter.
You hung around for more. It could have got a lot worse. It went the other way.
Hey,
We're
hey,
okay.
he or she said I did already, so there you go. You got yourself. Remember, you came on. You started this with 12 probably dead people, and now you've gained an actual
one live
milestone. This is a milestone show. I mean, I understand you picked up TJ the other day and that young lady.
No, they didn't join. He lied.
Oh, you
But that's
won't.
okay. I don't think your son is in. I don't think your son has joined me either. So.
Oh yeah, you see, he has. That's where.
No,
You
I don't see his name
like
there.
18, 19 followers. You just have to go to the right spot to look.
I don't see his
who they are.
name. I didn't see his name there.
So, but thank you for following Sports Rob. I'm gonna say what I always end shows and discussions with: peace, love, monkeys. I'm out of here.
And remember, it only hurts if you forget your safe word. I'm out of here as well. Thank you for swinging in. Good night to you as well. We usually don't schedule anything. We just pop on willy-nilly. Today was after the Super Bowl. We talked about the Super Bowl and we discussed other things. Thanks for swinging in. We're usually not on this late. It's more like 11-ish, that kind of thing. So if we see you again, we'll see you again. Have a good night or day if it's AM in your area. Peace to Germany.